Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in. We are doing a little stream today. Just a very, very short stream. Goodbye. I say it's probably going to be about 4 hours, but like it's shorter stream. Good morning, y'all. Thank you for the save. I haven't done anything yet, but thank you for the save. We can be safe. We'll be safe. Although not too hard on this shoulder because it's still healing. Lanka Boradar, good morning. Emily Boradar, good morning. I hope you're both doing well. I hope everyone is doing good. I hope everyone has had a nice Monday, a nice start to the week. Never enough save. You're right. We should be saving more. I haven't done anything on the model yet. Well, actually, is that true? Did I do some extra rigging on the model while you weren't here? Oh, you know, I can't remember. I don't think I did. I think I did 2 hats, and then, yeah, I think I stopped there. Maybe fixed a couple things off stream and that was about it. Yeah, no, I don't think I've done too much. So this time we're going from basically where we ended last week to continuing today. I bless this stream with safe vibes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the safe vibes you're bringing to this stream today. Oh, dear. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. With a sprinkle of, is it piss? Is it piss? Yeah. Damn. Thank you for, there it is. Thank you for the sprinkle of piss. Also, Zomboni, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I couldn't stick around too much yesterday. I raided very late. I was meant to finish at 6 hours and I finished at nearly 7 hours and I was meant to be helping Shiny. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I did go and help him. I did. I was good. I went and helped afterwards. You almost wrote puss. I had to fix it. Sorry for slow piss. No, you take your time. Also, Borodar, Zomboni, I hope the rest of your stream went good yesterday. I hope it went really, really well. Dear, I overran a little bit. Today, I will not overrun. Today, we're gonna do 4 hours. I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna be like, this is a little tiny stream. I'm gonna do /pin. Planning to go for about 4 hours today. Just a little rigging stream. There you go. There you go. There's a pin. There's a pin for the day. It does mean that art share will be at like 3.5 hours into stream, which is quite early, which is most of the reason I'm mentioning it. It's just so people are like, wait a minute, I don't have time to put stuff on art share, and it's like, that's fair, because it is just little. It's a little tiny stream, no worries at all. I was surprised with the raid. I was surprised to see you live. I was like, oh, hell yeah. We never get to raid Zomboni. Let's go raid him. Hell yeah. Oh, damn. But to be fair, probably maybe because we did end up going a little earlier, or a little over what we were meant to be doing. But yeah, has anything happened since yesterday? Yes, but I think for now it's like secret stuff, secret stream stuff for charity stream next week. I did finish the poster off stream as well last evening, so I need to post it on socials and then I'll get it on the carousel stuff in the morning and such. And then also I've got the event in the Discord. I would like to post the art in the Discord as well. We'll get there. We'll get there. They clove. Good morning. I hope we're doing good. Good morning. Good morning. I hope things are going well. Yeah. I feel like there was something that I did need. Oh, there was something that I needed to mention, and I can't remember what it was for the life of me. But I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. You know what? If I can't remember, it can't have been that important. I'm conveniently awake right now because I woke up at 3 AM, and if I slept more, I missed a stream. Oh. You woke up at 3 AM? Oh gosh. I was just gonna say, last night was one of the first good night's sleep I've had in the last couple of weeks because it's finally cooling down a bit here. Because last week we were in like a heat wave basically the whole week, and while the heat does make me sleepy, I feel like it also makes me wake up really, really early in the mornings. So this was the first morning in like the last 2 weeks where I didn't wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Today I woke up at nice 6:30, which I'm so much happier about. Yeah, that's like a lion this morning. It was nice. And I'm hoping that the same thing will happen tonight and maybe the night after. Maybe we could just stay like this. That'd be great. Although I'm sure when Chroma Core comes around, I'll be getting up early again. Sleeping with the heat is so bad. I just find I can't stop waking up. I was having so many nightmares as well, or like really intense dreams. Maybe not nightmares, not maybe the right way of putting it, but like very all-encompassing dreams where you wake up and you're just like, I'm just frazzled now. I've been living another life for the last like 10 years and I've woken up and I'm like, where am I? Like those kind of dreams. Like they weren't necessarily bad dreams, but like I'd feel very disorientated upon waking up. But yeah, last night I actually had a good night's sleep. Also, Borida Brigd, I hope you're having a good morning. Good morning. I'm having a nice day so far. I have realised I don't have any lunch because I need to prep my lunch tomorrow, so I don't have lunch for today, but other than that, we're living. Other than that, we're living. It's a slight bit disorganised, but other than that, good. How you doing, Jungle? Good morning. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Borida Jungle. It makes sense you can't match up with my schedule. I usually stream 8 hours later than how I've been doing these past streams because of my little sister. She goes to school, so you have quiet time. That's so fair, actually. That's so fair. If I was living with family, I would also probably wait until they were out of the house. I'd be like, right, you're out so I can do whatever I want for a few hours and yeah, chill. Also nervous, have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. I'm glad it's after work. Busy day, maybe? I slept so good though tonight. Oh, hell yeah. I also slept so good tonight. It was a good night of sleep. Ah, damn. And then there'll be, yeah, we got tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got the day off. No stream tomorrow, but I've got a few things. Again, it's after stream today. I need to work on some stuff. Tomorrow I also have to work on some stuff. I think it's going to take today and tomorrow, and I'm not telling you what it is yet, but I'll probably tell you on Thursday. I want to make sure that I do the thing first before I tell people about it, because I'm like, oh, if I tell you and then I don't have the time to do it, it'd be like disappointing. So I want to do the thing first, but I gotta get some stuff done. I'm also hoping tomorrow that I can maybe set up my like gay B vibes background somewhat, and print off Nicolas Cage, stick him together. He is gonna be black and white because my printer refuses to print anything other than blue if I use color at the moment. But yeah, get Nicolas Cage in there, get our color kind of background in, ready for charity event next week. Yee. It's because I'm visiting my mum, to be honest. The internet's way better here. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Dear. I need to... Yo, listen up. It's blue time. Yeah, my printer is in this. It's only printing blue. I need to plan a new unit, hoping to finish 2 lessons tonight. Good luck. And then I have 3-day long weekend to finish the other 10 lessons. But yes, today's been a good day. Oh, good on you. Hell yeah. Make Cage blue. No. Because it doesn't look good. It like prints really like, like there's like, it just doesn't, it's indistinct. It's confusing. Indistinct and confusing blue Cage. Multiple does each other, we're not coping, and I am their go-to teacher. Oh, bless. I'm glad that people trust you. Hell yeah, and thank you for the streak. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. It's nice to be in a position, I mean, obviously it's extra things to think about, but it's nice to be in a position where people are trusting you with their concerns and fears and such. Yeah, I'm assuming, especially as a teacher. So just make that a little bigger. There you go. There's a tiny gap. Oh dear. It is an odd honor. My printer refused to do magenta for a while, and we did a cleaning process. I had a bunch of times, and it started printing a bit of magenta, but we forced to print red flags. It doesn't print red over and over again. Maybe that's where our printer's at. I printed some walking maps the other day because we're going on some hikes in a couple of weeks, and I wanted to just, you know, when we were meeting up in person, I was like, it's a bit easier if I just show you the walks I'm thinking of doing, and then you can veto any that you don't like. And everything was blue. It was just entirely blue. All of these walks, it looks like we're walking in the ocean. Everything's just blue. Oh dear. Enabler, good morning. Happy Pride. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. There, and it fixed it. We did have to refill it after that. To be honest, it might be worth it because I do a lot of printing. Yeah, it might honestly just be worth it. But for now, black and white Nicolas Cage will have to do. And Borida, blue. Everything was blue. All of the walks were blue. It looked like it just looks like we're walking in the ocean. We're not. Oh dear. Wait, how long have I got until that? Because we've got the fundraising next week. It's the week after that. Hell yeah. All of the hikes. It's because we've tried to organise our hikes before the summer holidays here, because the summer holidays start in July, and that's when it's very, very busy on a lot of like nature walks and stuff, because people take their families, which fair enough, good on you, enjoy your family walks. But I kind of like it when it's a bit quieter, so we've been trying to plan them all like last month and this month, so that then we won't do any walks over July and August. And then maybe in September we'll see. Getting it done now. Pie, thank you for the piss. Good morning, Borodar. I hope you're doing well. Sounds like a fun scout activity. Can you locate this map? Yeah, can you locate this map location? Honestly, it probably would be, because like it really shows the walk. It doesn't really show where in the world it is. It's just highlighting the walk, but there is geography around it, so you probably could work it out. It would be an activity. You could do that. The automatic cleaning process then forced it to print red lots. Yeah. Just like, go, get it out. Stroob and Fox, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're both doing well. Borida, I hope both of your weeks are going good so far. Oh dear. We're going to be doing a little bit of rigging this morning, so we're going to be working on the community model a little bit. My goal for today's stream, because it is just a short stream, let me switch you across really quickly so you can see. I would like to do all of the eye layers. So there's a lot of hidden eye layers right now. If I find... Where am I? If I find this head, and then it would be in browse for glasses? No. Features. Eyes. Eye right. And then we have, yes, these bits. So these are the extra eye bits now. So we have... Where are they? Unlock it. Unlock this. We do want to keep them unlocked because I want to mess with them a little bit today. But yes, here we have extra pupils. So we have like a large pupil. We have a steampunk pupil. Actually, let me do it backwards, shall we? Because then we can go from the ones that you wouldn't see as much. We have heart eyes, like hearts just that you can put in the eye. A steampunk pupil and a large pupil. I think those are all the pupils. I think. We also have eyeshadow, which is easier to see when they're moving, but they're not really moving right now. Where have I put the eye? There it is, eyeshadow extra, yeah. So we have all of those that we need to add to layers for the eye, and then once we've got those and we've rigged it and everything's good, we can duplicate it, mirror it across, and then we'll actually have both eyes. The only thing is, for the eye colors, we actually want to change all of the parameters to a duplicate parameter. That way you can have two different color eyes, because if we just duplicate it and mirror it, then it'll have, when you change the color of the eyes, they'll change at the same time. Whereas eyes is one of the few things that I want you to be able to do, like I have one color, one the other. I'm not doing that with most elements because it adds so many parameters, so it'll like cause problems with the model if I did it too often. But the eyes specifically, I'll make an exception for, so that you could have like one blue eye and one pink eye if you wanted. Pink eye is probably not the best way of doing it. One blue eye, one red eye, there you go. Oh dear. Hidden biblically accurate eye lasers. Also, speaking of biblically accurate, I think the pupils won't move right now because I don't know if they are in the right parameters. Oh, they might. Yeah, they will actually. Okay, they all move together. This is our model dressing themselves. As you can see, it's a little random, and they really like this moustache. They will not stop putting this moustache on. Who wants pink eye here? Pink eye will maybe the best way of doing it. And Meta, thank you for the hydrate. Good morning. This whole process fascinates me. I really enjoy it. It's a lot, but it's fun. Also, Queen, aye. By the way, I learned a new Welsh word. Hirith. I really like the word that can express profound... I actually don't know what that is. I haven't heard of this one. Have I? Is this how it's spelled? It's an interesting looking Welsh word. I'm gonna look as well. Translate. Longing. Oh. Right. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, but it could also mean nostalgia, homesickness, and yearning. Interesting. Yeah, this isn't one that I've heard. I guess maybe not one that you'd use so often. That is a cool word. Hell yeah. Nice Welsh word get. Very nice. You wants pink eye. Red eyes reminds me of the 80s, 90s photography and all the red eyes from The Flash. Yeah. And Soup Blood, have a lovely, lovely look. Take care of yourself. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at right now. We got glasses, hats are going in, slime is there. But today's goal is, and horns and antenna, is to get the eye so that we can have both eyes. Because they've been living with one eye for too long, I think. I think it's time that they got their second eye. I think it is looking pretty cool though. I like them a lot so far. I like watching them switch between different vibes. I think the flower crown also looks really, really nice. Yeah, I like when they put that one on. The flower crown with the wings also looks pretty nice. Hell yeah. Like, look at them go. Sometimes they do end up a little transparent like this. Don't worry about that. That is because it's put it at like the very small point between two of them. I'm gonna set it up that it's on numbers, so like basically that's not going to be a problem that happens, but yeah, this particular program can shift it into those sections. It's a very small section. If I made it any smaller, then it wouldn't be possible for me to click, so I'm fine with doing it like this. All right, let's see. So we've already got the pupils I mean, I know it's early in stream, but we could just jump in. I'm only doing a short stream today. First of all, actually, eyes. So, we are going to have it that you can only have one pupil at a time. Just again, because you wouldn't, because they layer on top of each other, you wouldn't see the other ones anyway. I think we kind of need to work out, so you can see in this bit here, so these are my parameters for the eye right now. So, and brow as well. So this is like brows up and down, you get that. This is eyeballs, left, right, and all that kind of stuff. We have all the eye open left stuff here. And then we have how the eye open stuff right here. So you can see that the left side has nothing on it right now. That's because we're going to attach those later. The other thing we've got is eye colors. So we have upper eyelid color, eyelid tone. Did I put upper eyelid color? Yes, because this is, wait a minute. Is this upper eyelid color L and R? No, have I just got it twice? I guess I've just got it twice. Interesting. Why have I done that? Sorry, I'm confused as I understand why I have two of each of them. But I feel like I need to have these on left and right, otherwise this is going to confuse the hell out of me, isn't it? Okay. Let's go to, really quickly, I'm just gonna... I feel like I might want to label these better. Like, it's not something that's necessarily going to affect you watching, but I feel like for me, that's going to confuse the hell out of me if I leave it like that, surely. Okay. I should have them as R and L. And then R, L, L. So you can't see, but you'll see them all update in a second. Once I save these. R, L, L. God. Pupil outline. R. Pupil outline. L. Pupil lines. R. Pupil lines. L. Oh. God, I've really not done a good job with none of these are labeled. Jesus me. What are you thinking? You're never gonna remember this. I think maybe I did this when I was like right at the beginning of the model and I was like, I'll remember what I meant. And it's like, no, I'm so far in the model now that it's like, there's just no way I'd remember any of this. I think some of these don't have a tone as well, which I might need to fix. Because they will all at least need a tone. Otherwise they're just gonna be very, very bright all the time. Oh. Okay, and then, sorry, I'm still going through them. There are so many. Again, I stand by what was past me thinking. I am on eye white now. And our white tone. Oh my god. You know what? I feel like this is half of what making a model's like though, isn't it? It's just looking at your own work and being like, what the hell have I done? Why have I done this? Alright. Okay. Yes. There you go. Right, you can see it now. Right, left, right, left. There was one here that I must admit caused me a little confusion though. Whereas I believe it's the outline color. Where is that? I need my glasses on. I need my glasses on for this. Where are my glasses? They're not in my case. They're over here. Right. Pupil outline color, pupil. Oh no, there is outline tone. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Freaky, thank you for the 7-stream streak as well. I appreciate it. Good morning. Explain to me his nostalgic longing for what was or could have been in the past. I just noticed the. Oh yeah, he's helping me. He's helping me with all of my artwork. Sal died. Noted. And oh wow, so there's a good one too. Thank you very much. Hell yeah, we love languages and words. Hell yeah. All right. All of these now have a right and a left. Some of these. Well, okay, we should probably go through pupil at a time because we can attach some of these to ones that already exist, to be quite honest. The glasses, please. Where is... Oh, this... Why is eye white locked? Unlock eye white, there you go. Pupil XY, I think, is what I want. Have I done eyeshadow? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna use all of your second pairs of eyes here. Lists I find really hard. Has anyone spotted eyeshadow? Not eye shading. Oh, yeah, not eye shading. Eyeshadow. I don't think there is eyeshadow. Okay. I'll add this in. Eye shadow make. Oh, I'll put eye makeup maybe. Make up R. And we'll do this from 0 to 13. And then we don't want it there, we want it there. And then we can do eye make up L. And then eye make up tone R. And then this is going to be -1 to 1, so we can make it darker and lighter. I'm gonna call it makeup, but it could also be like bags. You know, you can use it to make yourself look pretty or look more tired, or you can just not use it. Eye makeup tone L. Okay, cool. Excellent, excellent. I don't think there's an eyeshadow. I don't think so either. Also, hi Freaky, good morning, good morning. Love seeing a language shifts over time. Hello in a word. Yes, take on a life of their own. I also like that. I also like that. Ah, dear. All right. Where is the eyeshadow now? Now that we've got here, where is it? Eyeshadow makeup here. Okay, excellent. So we want this. We'll put this one in first, I think. Which is to go this, and then do 1. And we're back to our color wheel shenanigans, because this has already been rigged. So going in, adding a color wheel, using the screen color. Ooh, okay. Is that the highlight? I feel like that might be the highlight. Like, I've got a highlight on the nose and eyes. I don't think that's a gap. I think that's highlight. Okay, we'll hope that it is. Otherwise, I might have to re-rig it. 2, and then add in orange. Or start to get orange in there. 3, 4. This one's pure orange. Then we have 4 for yellow orange. Then we have 5 for just yellow. Then 6 is for yellow green. 7 is for just green. 8 is for a greeny blue. 9 is for just blue. Okay. 10 is for blue violet. 11 is for just violet. 12 is for a red violet. And 13 is back to just red. There we go. And then whack this in here. we'll do multiple key editing and multiply the screen color and everything at white. And then multiple key editing, screen color, multiply color to black on the other end. And then you can have darker or lighter makeup in all of the colors. There you go. Okay, that's the eye makeup. I'm just gonna quickly, I wouldn't normally play between them. Oh, is it not gonna change? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it was the highlight and that it's not like, God, it's doing, oh, my phone, everything is going. Ah, cool, that's fine. Okay, I can change it manually. It won't probably, actually, if I save it, let's do a little test here. If I save my work, oh, it's gonna be very upset actually, 2 seconds. Oh, I've upset it. Oh dear. F plus minus tier daddy in Pride Month? No, S tier daddy in Pride Month. What are you saying? Hi Sunday, good morning. Welcome on in. Welcome to our customizable V2 model. They dress themselves. But yeah, I don't think they any of the color stuff, until I reload the program, it won't automatically cycle through. It'll only automatically cycle through it once I reload it, I think. But that's okay. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't a weird gap in there. And there is in fact not a weird gap. So that's good. Hell yeah. Look at them cycle through their outfits. They got so much. Oh wow, that was very empty. They got so much they want to wear. Although they really like a very specific mustache. And a see-through? Oh, you managed to get in the see-through ones. Again, it won't matter because I'll be putting them on specific numbers when it comes to the what do you call it? When you can set your own parameters. Yes. It's looking good. Alright, reset to the default. Reset to default, please. Oh, is default black? Oh, because I've done this on the wrong thing. Ah, okay. Can I change this to... I need to change this. Well, actually, I might just need to redo this. Do that there, and we'll just do it again. Be safe. There you go. It takes 2 seconds to do multiple key editing anyway, so I'll just do it a second time. There you go, to make sure that it's actually right. God, it's raining hard today. Good though, because it has been so sunny recently. The plants need it. There you go. I was gonna say, why is that the default tone? Very odd. That's better. That's better. Okay. Eye makeup is in. Pupils will be next then. Which we should have, again, a lot of parameters for already. What I do need is I need a parameter to pick the pupils. I might put this at the top, to be honest, just so I don't lose it. Which is, I guess, put pupil toggle. And I have... Pupil shapes I have 3 of. So maybe I'll do pupil toggle, pupil shape toggle as... Ooh. Should this be in this? I'm actually not sure. Pupil shape toggle, it would be 0 to 3. But I don't know if it should be in this folder with the colors. I might put it with the over here. They do have a lashes toggle. Yeah, pupil shape toggle we'll put here. Hi Slevel, good morning, welcome on in. I'm trying to work out how to how I'm gonna toggle my pupils. The other thing is, we have that, we also have I might need to move some stuff around a bit, I'm thinking. Like, because heart eye, for example, could go over the top of large pupil. Really. I think. The other thing is, have I clipped these? I have. Okay, I think I want to remove them from being clipped and just have it that I will rig it over the top. That one though can Yeah. I think. Because then I can have them in other ones as well. Like the heart toggle could be on any of them, arguably. The steampunk eye. I mean, it does have different layers, but it wouldn't work really that well with these. How am I gonna do this? Just being able to vibrate mine, but I'm not sure that how much. I can vibrate my eyes as well. I forget we can both do that. We're both eye vibrators. So the thing is, I'll try and put into words what I'm thinking, so you can also hear my brain. I have for the base eye. So for instance, if I remove this, let me just make it play for a second. Do a little. There you go. So you can see there's a few layers here, right? To this eye, where there's which I can turn on and off. Like this one is turn on offable. This one's turn on and offable. This one's turn on and offable. But these are all for the first eye. I think we might just have to have a toggle on like for eye 1, because it could be that you can have all 3, but then also yeah, like you can have all 3, but you could also not have all 3. How am I gonna do this? So how many combinations are there? There's obviously 1, 2, 3 if you have all of them separately, and then 6 if you have them in 2s, and then 7. I think there's 7 toggles for I1 that I could do. Let's add that in then. With a maximum of 7, I1 toggles. But you wouldn't have that with the others. And then the other one would be heart eye toggle, because you could also have that on top if you wanted to. Oh no, don't do that. That only needs a 1 though. 2 seconds. Heart eye toggle. Okay. Why is it at the bottom? Ah, God. Sorry, 2 seconds. Let me just wiggle this the whole way up for everything. Why did it go in at the bottom? Is it trying to add the toggle layers onto each eye type? No. So the way that I'm going to be doing this, though, on this, you'll have to, I know this might not work super well for you in particular, and I'm very sorry. It's just so that I can keep my parameters down a bit. When you toggle the eyes, like the shapes will change the same on both eyes. So you can't have one shape eye in one eye and one shape eye in the other. The reason is I'd have to double the parameters for it, and that's just gonna make this model way too big if I'm doing that sort of thing. What I have done is allowed you to change the colors of the eyes. So both eyes can be different colors, but they do have to be the same shape. Yeah, it's just to avoid me having to do double the amount of toggles for all of the shape stuff. Because yeah, that would yeah. If I was making this as a sellable model where I was making money off it, sure, I'd do it then. But this is a free model, so I'm not going to put in quite that level of effort. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you could change the one and then switch eyes if you wanted to. They would only be visible with this one eye anyway. I think the best way of doing this actually would be to put these in a parameter and have this specifically turn off for other eyes. Yeah, okay, we can do that. We can do that. That is not a problem. These also already have like their color set and stuff like that, so easy enough to do. Got to make it a bit more manageable. Yeah, it's already a huge project. I don't need to add that in as well. The eyes are also the only thing where there's any non-symmetry that's coming in, because for that exact reason of I don't want to have to do both sides separately for most of it, because it just adds a hell of a lot of parameters. And it's a lot of extra work for me that I don't want to do. Again, if I was being paid for the model, I'd feel different, but this is going to be a free model, so it's not happening for this one. Oh dear. Alright. In that case, Other things we'll need are heart eye and heart ombre, but we could probably put, actually no, those do need to be separate if they want a separate thing. Okay, 2 seconds. We'll also need this. Heart eye color R. Okay, and then heart eye color L. Okay. Add heart eye color, we'll say heart eye tone. There we go. And that, and then heart eye tone L. And then we need to do heart eye ombre. And that is 0 to 13 for the color wheel. Yeah, because the heart eye ombre is separate, it will need to be a different parameter, otherwise it will change with something else, which we wouldn't want. And then heart ombre tone. There we go. And okay, cool. Right, that's in. Excellent. The outline, I think I'm gonna keep it the same as a pupil outline, so it looks kind of normal. Yeah. What's up, Panthera? Good morning. I hope you're having a nice morning. Alaskan Moss, have a lovely, lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your day. Exactly, Borodar. Good morning. Welcome on in. And Borodar Sloth, how are you doing? Good morning. We are slowly but surely chipping away at this. I do think I might make this the same as the detail line color. No, I'm terrible for lists. Yeah, pupil line color. Yes. I'm gonna put it on here. Oh my gosh. Trying to find things in this is sure something. Just a big old, there you go. Oh, no. That won't help me. This will help though. Can I see the heart eyes right now? No, I can't. Now I can. Yeah, you think having them the same as the line there would be cute? We'll do that. We'll do that. Tragic, good morning. Welcome on in, and hi. I leave stream before Archer, but I wanted to watch the VOD and think nice things about my platypus. We love your platypus day. We were like, that's very clever. And it was very clever. The folding up, very satisfying. I'm glad you left that bit in, or like showed that bit off, because it was like, ooh. For travel though. So impressive. So impressive for travel. Oh dear. There we go. I need 63 more hours of sleep. Really? Sloth, you're gonna hate me. I actually slept really well last night. I had like the best night's sleep that I've had in like the last couple weeks. I had a really good night's sleep last night. I don't know what changed in the wind that was like, I get to sleep now, but I slept so good. I woke up feeling refreshed and energetic. I'm doing like a 4-hour stream and then I'm doing work afterwards today. Yeah, I feel refreshed. Like a hair wash advert, refreshing. I'm actually really happy for you. Really? Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's been like 2 weeks since I slept well, and it's nice to finally like not wake up at 4 a.m. I did still wake up at 6:30, but I'm like, that is 2.5 hours improvement, really. Or like 2 hours improvement because I've been getting up at like 4:30 to 5. I'll take that. I'll take that improvement. And I didn't have any like really disorientating dreams last night. I've been having, I don't want to say nightmares because I don't feel like that's quite right, but I've been having like very vivid disorientating dreams. So when I wake up, I'm also just like very like, whoa, where am I? What have I been doing? Who am I? What's going on? Which hasn't been like super easy to wake up from. So yeah, I also woke up feeling like chill, which is nice. Maybe temperature for air? Maybe. The heat wave, I think, probably did make it a lot worse. Because I never sleep that good in a heat wave. I had Mango literally banging on my door for 3 hours straight because he's not allowed in your room. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? Oh, poor. The thing is, I'm sorry, Sloth. My brain still goes to, like, poor Mango. Poor Mango. Mango just wanted company. But also, yeah, like, keep your boundaries. If no cat in bedroom, then no cat in bedroom. Oh, dear. Mango. You know what? I believe it. He seems stubborn. I believe he would bang on your door for several hours straight. I believe that. Alright, heart base. You should have heard him. He was so big sad. Ugh. See, I would cave. I know I would cave. I know you shouldn't cave because you have to set boundaries. Wait, what? What do you mean it's a mask? Well, yes, I've only just started working on it. You... Oh, dear. But yeah, I would cave so fast. I'm terrible with that sort of stuff. Cat makes sad noises. I can't. I'm terrible. Or dog, or any animal, honestly. I cave. I'm gonna try mango-proof my room when I get home inside tonight. That's fair. I made the mistaken hubris of giving myself way too much thread for hand sewing. Oh, I hate that. But it's like you don't want to rethread your needle every few stitches. It's like, I get it. I do it every time as well. I'm like, I just don't want to have to keep rethreading my needle. So let me just get a bit of extra thread. And then, yeah, you're just stuck constantly unpicking knots because you've got too much thread. Oh dear. I've tried using like wax before and I think it helped a little bit. At least when they got knotted, they were a little easier to undo. But like a lot of the stuff I don't really want to wax. Oh dear. I want it to be fluffy. We'll actually need to be getting back into embroidery at the end of the month because we need to do our chroma core stuff. And I am leaning towards maybe doing 2 of my goals at the same time. I think I want to do more of a animal style character because thread painting does work really well with fur textures and I feel like that could be fun, but also just because I haven't done that before. Like I've done fish creature, I've done goblin zombie, I've done human. I've not done anything with fur, and so I think this year I'm slowly but surely like making a list of like things I want my OC to have for chroma core, and I think fur is gonna be one of the things I'd like to work with, at least in part. If not fully, then at least in part. Because I think it looks really, really good in thread painting. And again, it's not one that I've done before. So like I don't want to keep entering with the same sort of things because that's not good practice for me. Good practice is doing a lot of different things. So yeah, I think that's the route I'm looking at taking at the moment. I haven't actually designed a character yet. I need to do like a lot of sketches. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. Ah, dear. Look how lovely lurks off. I hope you get some better sleep tonight. Make a satire, just a really cursed one. Jelly Fursona real? Well, that was what I was kind of thinking, Sleril. Is like, it was one of my goals to make a Fursona this year. And also, I want to do fur for chroma core. Maybe like mush those things up. Because I have some ideas kind of what I'd want already. Dear. Because yeah, one of my 2026 goals was make Fursona, and I was like, okay. And I've just not got to it. It's 6 months into the year and I still haven't done it. Which isn't surprising, I've been quite busy, but still, it's good to give yourself excuses to tick off things off the list. And that one feels like one of the easier ones to tick off. I say in theory, as someone who's never done that before. Excite win. What animals are you thinking? Ooh. So we kind of decided the other day probably weasel would be something, but then there's a few other bits and bobs that I kind of want to practice drawing, so it might be weasel altered with elements that I just kind of want to practice because I feel like one animal doesn't have all of the things that I necessarily want to practice drawing more of, if that makes sense, so that I can get the most out of chroma core and like all of the art practice as I can. But weasel would probably be base. Base weasel, add bits. But I am very new to this. It's not something that I have done before. But that's kind of what's fun about it, is practicing. And again, I would say snouts, things like that, I'm just not that good at drawing because I just don't have that much practice with it. And so hopefully it will give me a little bit more experience with drawing those kind of body types, which should be nice. Yes, ye do it. A hybrid would be fun. The true fur experience, making your own solo master of 5 animals because you can't choose. I also often add like some sort of like, so chroma core, like they are a character, so you kind of, Weasel would be like a starting spot maybe, but like I would also maybe want to have a job for them, like hobbies, interests. Like I want to build a full character there because they're meant to be like an original character. So maybe it's slightly different from Fursona because your Fursona is kind of you personified, right? Whereas because I am making an OC for Chroma Core, I don't really want it to be based on me. I want it to be based on an original character. So I would need to find them a job. They need to get employed. I need to find them hobbies, interests, and then add that somehow in. I do have a bit of a habit with my Chroma Core characters that I kind of would like to keep doing, in that they're all growing things off them. Like every single one of my Chroma Core characters has had things growing off them. The first one, it was medicinal herbs because they worked as a chemist and a researcher, and they grew medicinal herbs out of their own skin to try and make sure that any of the medication that they made would adhere to other humans because it would have that like DNA in it or whatever. The second one I did was Waffles, who has flowers growing out of the crack in their skull. So they've like planted a little flower bed in there and it just grows. And then third was Millie, who has a coral reef as like a hunting mechanism growing off the top of her head. So she'd bury herself in the sand and there'd just be coral reef on the top of her head that she's gathered and collected as like a hunting mechanism because she had poor eyesight. So like, I want there to be like a little bit more than just Weasel. There you go, get the next one. But that will be something we build up. I can build that up. Persona doesn't definitely be an OC, it doesn't have to be you. That's, I guess, true also. 7. Thank you, Tragic, for the 7 stream streak. Thank you. Oh, dear. Okay. According to First Science, personas tend to reflect one of 3 things: your real self, your ideal self, or what you're attracted to in others. Right. Lots of people have personas with full stories and separate lives from themselves. Yeah. I think then I'd be going more down that route of like, it's not me, and more a separate life from myself. Yes. But we'll see. I mean, what happened with Millie last year is I didn't have any ideas, and then I was doodling in my book, and then I was like, and now I am attached. And that could very well happen again this year. And it might not be anything that I was planning to do, but I'm hoping that it can at least have fur, because, again, I do think fur looks really, really good in thread painting, and it's not something that I've practiced a whole lot, so would be good. Are you doing Chroma Core again this year, Sonne? Or busy? We will need to maybe, I don't know. Normally we plan a Chroma Core watch along around this time of year, but I'm a little intimidated because it's like 9 hours. It's 9 hours. That's a whole day of Chroma Core. Oh dear. I need to find a whole day where I have free so we can watch the entirety of Chroma Core. Why can't I see this? Ah, do I have it backwards? But yeah, I do. I shouldn't have this here. And then, wait a minute, how do I, wait, oh, is it this? Clips to this? No. No, actually. Huh. Oh, it's because it's behind it. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Why? There's some questions. I feel like this is maybe too big. Like, why do I have this? No, you know what? The ombre I don't think is very good. I'm just gonna... no. Save myself some pain and just get rid of that, I think. also, mate, could you maybe... Why is this line a little bit... It shouldn't be. Interesting. I have questions, past Jelly, when you were drawing this, what you were thinking. No judgment, just questions. I'm gonna have to redo all of these. Okay. Or we could just do it for each one. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Is it a bit janky? Yeah, but so is my work. I could redo it. I know I could. But I'm just gonna do this. It's just much easier to see. It's fine. I don't mind altering it a little bit for each one. 9 hours? What in the... But we have to watch it. You're in it. It's 9 hours! Do you want to come to a 9-hour watch along? Oh, God. I do like it. I've watched it already, and I did enjoy watching it again. Because I do like watching them. It's good vibes. It's lovely to see what everyone does again. And it does get me really inspired, like, before it starts each year. Like, rewatching it again. But also, it's 9 hours. Remember when Cynics was like, it won't be as long this year, don't worry. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. 9 hours. Oh dear. I will say I'm very specifically not competing this year. Not that I think I'd necessarily get in again anyway, but like I am going to put on my form that I am not competing unless the subject or the prompt for the year is like mixed media. I'm not competing. I'm going to take part purely for funsies because I want to do all of my embroideries into a denim jacket that I have. So I want to do every single embroidery into the same denim jacket, and it's just not going to be conducive to like actually competing, I don't think. And then I want to have like a back that's just covered in embroideries by the end, because I think that would be really, really cool. Really, really cool. So yeah, every single piece I want to... I'm going to not do it straight into the denim jacket just because I think that could put some structural problems on the jacket itself. But I'm going to do it into like a piece separately and then attach it to the denim jacket at the end. So like cut it into like shapes and then, yeah, get them in afterwards and collage them together just to avoid putting too much pressure on the jacket. But yes, I want to do that this year. So that way my embroideries will be a little bit smaller, just because the last few years I've been spending at least 10 hours a day doing embroideries for Chromacore. Don't tell the Chromacore people, that's a secret. But it takes a really, really, really long time to do thread painting, and it just means that during July, August, like there is no time for anything else. And I do have some other things happening this July, August that I would like to be there and engaged with. And so, yeah, I want to try and make it so that my embroideries maybe this year take like an average of 5 hours rather than 10. Okay, you won't see that wiggling around. You'll just see that it's like not got gaps. Oh. Wait, that's heart glasses. Wrong heart, wrong heart. I guess we can slightly do it. There you go. Slightly. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. That's fine. It does the thing. All good. I will just do this again, which is to do this, and then wait, no, stop. Do this, and then oh no, that's because I'm pressing the wrong key. That's why. Do this again. Oh dear. Also, you're not conducive. Thank you for the 20 stream streak, Sonny. Hell yeah. To be fair, I didn't really think that I was very conducive. And then I did, and last year was really good, and I really enjoyed it. And there were a few pieces I made, well actually I made a lot of pieces last year that I really, really liked. But yeah, this year, I just want to do smaller pieces. Smaller pieces. Wait, that wasn't you? That wasn't you? Oh, I'm sorry, Sonny, that was Recreations. Recreations, thank you for the 20 stream streak, sorry. It's because I saw Sonny type underneath, I assumed it was Sonny. No, that's my bad, Thank you, Recreations, it's very kind of you. Thank you. Alright. I think... Okay, There's one piece. One piece I'm happy with. Really quickly, keep the heart eye on. Is the heart eye rigged at all? I don't think so. But I don't think it's going to move. Yeah, I think that's fine. For that, and then... Yeah, it follows... Oh. Okay. It might need to clip within the eye white. I can do that though. I can do that. Sorry. Let me grab the eye white. And then... Okay. There we go. Okay. That's fine then. Cool. Excellent. So now we can have the heart as a separate one. I will make a cadet. Okay, okay. Fair. I know you're like generally quite busy, so like, I get it. It's always exciting to see other people doing stuff, but like, obviously you gotta look after yourself first and foremost, you busy bean. Alright. These ones already have all of their pieces in. What I want to do is I want to... Actually, this is the... We need to make one of this pupil anyway, right? For... This is... Standard... I'll call it pupil 1, actually. I'm just going to call it pupil 1. Pupil 1. Okay. This is pupil 1. Okay. Pupil 1 needs to be in the pupil toggle. So if I put this here and go to one, but then right before 1 we do this, and then after we go in, and then cool. So then we have that toggle, and then we can switch it to the next one. Okay. And then... 4 I1 toggles. Oh god. My brain is like leaking out my ears. At the moment I'm not very busy. I won't be this one either. Oh, okay. But I don't want to commit and promise myself something like... That's also fair. That is also fair. Yeah, do the art that you actually want to do rather than something you feel forced to, or then you don't want to do in the end, or you get pity to for. That's fair. I am going to put all of these colours with something in there, because otherwise it gets kind of confusing. Pupil base colour, there you go. So I can see all of them in separate pieces. Alright. Right. I1 toggles. Oh, God. Okay, this is gonna be... Wait, close. This is... I pattern 1. Okay, cool. I pattern 1 toggle. I'm probably gonna have to say this aloud, because I think I'm gonna get really confused otherwise. But 0 to 1... Can this be a little bigger? We can make this a little bigger. There you go. 0 to 1, and then get just the there you go. Right before. This is going to be invisible. Okay. Cool. And then 2. Wait. My brain. Okay. This one next. Wait, which one's I toggled? Which one's the second one? This one's the third one. This one's the second one. Okay. This will be I pattern 2 toggle. My brain is struggling. And we put this here, and we put this to 0, and then that is this, go to 2, and right before 2, do that, and then At this point, it's 100%. At this point, it's 100%. No, wait. No, ignore that. Ignore that. No. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? That makes, okay, no, 2. Okay, that's good. Toggle it 2, and then here, and then this one, we go 100%. Okay, and then, oh, do I only have this open? Wait a minute, what have I done? That's 0. And then to this one, we go, here we go, I see what I've done. I see, okay. So then we have that one or that one. There you go. All right. And then here we go 3. And put this one here. This one we go 0. Okay, right. And then the last one, which is pattern 3 toggle goes make it invisible, and then go here to here, and then go here, and then 100%, and then go to 4, and do one right before. But what I will say is we then need, we might as well do 5, right? Or even, no, we'll do, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, we might as well do to 5. And then do, at this pit, be invisible. Right, because then we can take, for example, I pattern 1 and go, yes, you're invisible here, but you're back here. And this one can go to, this is stupid. This one go to here, and also do this. Wait, I think I might need this to be slightly longer. 2 seconds. Parameter setting. This is for I think this might need to be 8. Okay. Yeah, make it longer. Okay, cool. Right. So now we have this one, and this one. Am I making any sense? I feel like I'm probably just yelling into the void at the moment. And then do that. Okay. This one needs the ombre in it. Doesn't it? I think this can stay also. This one needs ombre. Where's ombre? This one. This one. 100%. And then that one can do there. This one then needs to come back here. At 100%. Okay. And that way we have, I think, all of the combinations. Okay, let me just, we have nothing, just the bean at the bottom, just the second pupil, just the ombre, ombre and bean, bean and second pupil and ombre, all 3 of them. Yes. Okay. We got there. All right. That should give you good options for that one pupil. Jesus. Alright. And all of this will go invisible if they switch pupil. Excellent. Okay. Whew. Even if we do this. Yes, it won't make a difference. Heart eye toggle. Where's the heart eye actually? This one does need to do a at this end 0 and then go to like 5 or to here and then do 1 here and then do 100%. There you go. So we have like an on off. Okay, cool. And then I think it's just putting the other eyes in. So we've got pupil 1, steampunk eye. I don't think has anything. I can just do this as pupil 2, right? So if I go here as invisible, and then put that as 100%, and then go to 2. Ooh, there you go. And then put this one at 0, and then this one also needs to go there. And then okay, I think we do this, just make sure that's closed and make sure that one's closed. That means that they should be able to switch between eyes now, if they want to, but I don't think they're going to. But they could have big eye, or steampunk eye, or this eye. And then that eye can also change all of these, but it's not going to do it automatically for a second. And then heart eye is also turn on and offable, and we'll switch to any of them. Okay. Sorry, that took my brain so much. My brain could not think that through for a second. Okay, let me save that really quickly so that I don't have to work that out again. It's not even that complicated. I feel like just sometimes it just doesn't make sense. But no, that I've got it. I got it. All right, we want to go back into the eyes then, and I think get the colors for steampunk eye in, for example, and then the other one. Steampunk eye has 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. So, and I think that's fine because I think we have. Wait a minute. No, it's fine. Because you want all of... Yeah, okay. No, ignore me. I was like, oh my god, are these all going to keep changing when the other eyes are on? And the answer is yes, but you won't see them, so it's okay. Oh dear. Hi, Starry, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I've been using 1000% of my brain, I feel like. We have eye pattern color 3, and then pupil base tone. Yes, that's what we want. Sorry, I've been using 1000% of my brain and my brain hurts. But I think we've got it. I think we've got it in a way that will work. Oh dear. Good morning. Good morning. We've got this one. This one. This one. I do think I need to decide whether the ombre goes on or not, actually, though. But I can probably attach that to something I already have. Probably. There we go. Wow. And Grim, good morning, welcome on in. And Nat, have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, we're having a rigging morning, which means my brain is... How long's it been? 1 hour. Thoroughly fried. But I think it's looking alright so far. So far, it's working as intended, touch wood. Touch wood, touch wood. Working as intended. It's not got multiple pupils going at the same time. The pupils are not automatically changing on their own at the moment, but I think if I was to reload the program, it would. So for now, we're just just work on getting things in. And our goal for the day is the pupils, and we're actually doing very well on that. If we consider that that is my main goal for the day, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. All right, multiple key edits to make light and dark happen. There we go. And then the other side separately. There you go. Excellent. So you can have that. Cool. Oh dear. I'm still waiting on someone, but I really want to announce myself. Oh, exciting. Exciting. Oh. I think that looks good. Okay. One thing I am feeling is whether or not this should be... I feel like people will want that. Let's see. I could attach this to this. It's just one thing. I'll call it ombre toggle, because I feel like it doesn't need a separate toggle because both eyes don't go at the same time, but it would need a smaller one, so it'd need to be like this for 0, and then like this for 100%. Or even, just do it like this maybe. Yeah. Oh, that works. That works. We'll do that. Put it at 100 for now while I'm getting the color in, but yes, that will work. All right. We've got done base. This can be... I guess eye color 3? Maybe? Sure. There we go. Oh. Yeah, because then you could have it slightly lower if you wanted. Nice. Oh dear, it's a bit my fault because I forgot some stuff. It happens. Whenever you're organizing something, it happens. Things get forgotten. I feel like it's super normal. You'd feel unhuman if you didn't forget something. There we go. There we are. Speaking of forgetting something, I need to write more social media posts. I need to get more of my social media posts done so that I can keep posting all of the clothing from March. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm like trying to hold myself to doing one every other day, which I know there are people here that are really good at just posting, but I'm not really good at just posting. So I'm like, if I can do one every other day, that feels like a good level for me. It is a bit easier, to be fair, now only having like the one social media, because I really only have Blue Sky. Of course, I guess I have Discord and I have Twitch, but other than Twitch, which, you know, obviously, and Discord feels a little different anyway, it's just Blue Sky these days. I like it like that. I'm enjoying that. Weight off my shoulders was Instagram, and, well, Twitter I got rid of ages ago, but both a weight off my shoulder. I'm very happy to not be there anymore. Oh dear. Okay, get that there. And then do the other one. There. Oh dear. I left my social medias to kind of haven't decided what I want to do with them. That was fair. It's fair. Alright, we got that one, and then this is going to be eye pattern 1. Ooh, ooh. I feel like the ombre should be higher up. Am I? Yeah, I feel like it should be over both of those, probably. There we go. It's more interesting over both. I haven't posted anything since December. It's on my to-do list, is making some posts. I mean, that is fair. The algorithm now, though, is making a lot of social media quite pointless, in my opinion. I think it's tricky because I don't want to disregard, because for a lot of artists, social media is how they get commissions. It's how they get that information out there. It's how they get picked up by companies, you know. Social media is still absolutely a place where people can find work, and so I never want to be in that position of like, I guess, like, people are just giving it their best, you know? I don't want to be someone like being rude to people that are just giving it their best. But it is a lot of pressure and stress, and it's a lot of things to think about, and I much prefer video content. I think if anything, what I would like to actually do is just post more shorts on YouTube and stuff like that. And you're like, I'm much more video content, and I prefer that. It's also where I've been taking like time lapses of the art that I make, because I can post a finished piece, but I really much prefer posting time lapses and stuff like that. It's what I've been posting on Blue Sky for all the commissions I did last month. I've just been posting the time lapses rather than like the finished piece. And I'm having a lot more fun with that. I'm having a lot more fun with that. Instagram, I went off a really long time ago. I just wasn't enjoying posting there. Twitter even longer ago. Blue Sky I'm still having a lot of fun with. I like the community there a lot more, so I feel like it's been less stressful. But I think probably if I had to guess, what I want to do is probably doing more shorts and such. I say want to. I mainly just like streaming. I mainly just like yapping with everyone, but what I probably should do is do the shorts. Ah, dear. I still have my Insta to support my close friends, but I need to clean up and make a post so people know they can find more of my stuff on Blue Sky. If they ever move over to Blue Sky, I'll probably delete it. It's just that not everyone's moved yet. Yeah. Haven't decided what vibe I wish to bring that isn't also draining. True. Difficult. Yeah, I am also, because I didn't move, I moved over from Twitter a couple of years ago, but the one thing that did keep me there for like a little longer than I wanted to be was a couple of the charities that I work with weren't on Blue Sky yet. Thankfully, a couple of years ago, everyone did get into Blue Sky, but like that, I get that feeling of like, oh, I have to wait a little bit so that everyone that I need to communicate is in the right place, because I was also there. Dear, but thankfully everyone has moved now for me. Oh dear, guess the algorithms just hate me perhaps. I never get any reach, so I just stopped trying. It's difficult. It's tricky. It's tricky. I think also, like, how to put it, the algorithms, yes. Also, there is just the luck aspect as well of like, if you keep posting every day, you might not reach anyone until one of your posts does. It's just like waiting for that one to hit, but that could take ages, years. I mean, there are also like people that do things of like, if you post at this time of day and with this kind of content, use these sort of hashtags. So it is definitely like a formula for it. But again, I think an ideal situation is eventually one of them just and gets picked up by something or someone, and then you get pushed to the right audience. Or is it people make posts like posting every day until I reach my audience kind of vibe? And I think there is something to say about posting every day to reach your audience. I am very small on social media, to be clear. Twitch is my biggest platform. It's also the platform that I'm at the most because I like live streaming, and that's what I do. But yeah. Social media is very draining. It's why I keep it to 3 socials, because it's just too much energy. Yeah, which I agree with. Algorithms AI scraping is something that's also stopped me posting. Yes, because yeah, I think both Instagram and Twitter Twitter is scraping. Instagram was basically alluding to, yeah, which was another. That was what got me off Twitter in the first place. And then basically I was like, I'm not enjoying Instagram anyway. Do I want my stuff to be taken? No, I'm just gonna remove it. Whereas Blue Sky is a bit like more anti-AI, at least as of right now, and I hope that it stays like that. Please continue to do that. That'd be great. There we go. Wow. It's also the reason why I'm like more looking towards posting shorts to YouTube and stuff like that, because I'm not going to pretend like AI scraping doesn't happen on YouTube. It does. Like if your voice is on YouTube, people can scrape it. It's not great. But because I also upload my streams to YouTube, adding shorts to the mix wouldn't actually really make too much difference. There's such a wealth of my voice there already. There's only so much you can do. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hard to moderate your own energy so you don't drain your creative battery. Yeah, it is tricky, it is tricky. Also, sweet good morning. I have my, Perimensis tea, my heat is pumping and it's Tuesday. Oh, bless you. I hope you're doing all right. Happy Pride, good morning. I hope things are going good for you. In my country, you can't opt out of Instagram's data scraping, and they use Meta and a bunch of AI platforms for any action you take. Fairly sure I saw somewhere they were confirmed. So they did. Okay. I'm assuming this is Instagram. I remember, because I got off Instagram a couple years ago again, so it's been a minute for me, but I remember seeing an inkling of it and just being like, I'm just going to quietly remove myself from Instagram. But it's been like a couple years, so things likely have changed. I'm sure more information is out. All right. There you go. Another layer. Dune. If I also, I can change the color of that. Cool. Okay, Steampunk Eyes is in there. It used to be much easier to get your people and community years ago. These days it's draining trying. All kudos to those who can do it. I don't have the time and energy. I'm sad because I just want to talk to like-minded people with the same interest, but it's difficult to find and reach them now. I mean, I am very biased here, so like, eat everything I'm saying with 10 tons of salt. I've been really lucky in that in Twitch. Twitch, to me, because I started Twitch as a cosplayer, and I still do a lot of sewing and embroidery and stuff like that. Like, again, we're about to do a whole month of embroidery again, so I haven't really left what I started. I just expanded the art that I do more these days to other arts too. But I was feeling very much like that as far as like trying to find people that liked a lot of needlework-based costumes and stuff like that, and Twitch was really, really good for me for that, but it did take a long time. Like, I've been streaming for 6 years now, and I would say at this point I have a community of like-minded people where I can chat with them every day, and we can talk art and share what we're working on and do projects and all that kind of stuff, and I'm incredibly grateful for that because that's been amazing. But it did take like years years, and like you're constantly cultivating it, like you constantly cultivating the community you want to take part in and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's been incredibly worth it for me. The thing with Twitch is, and I don't say this because I want to put anyone off, because I never want to put anyone off, because I love Twitch, but the thing with Twitch is it's pretty energy intensive. Because streaming is energy intensive. Like, you're talking constantly, you're reading constantly, you're constantly multitasking. Like, if people aren't talking in chat, I still talk, I'm still going. If things are quiet, I continue talking the whole way through the stream, and I stream an average of 6 hours a day. And that is a big time investment, and it is tiring. And again, I'm lucky in many ways because I'm a very yappy person. Like, you get me on a topic that I can talk about and I will just talk and talk and talk and talk. And honestly, there's a lot of topics like that where I'm just like, I'm quite happy to just yap about. I'm happy to do research as we're going. I'm happy to just continue that conversation sort of thing. But I understand that's not everyone's vibe when it comes to how they like to communicate. And if it's not, I'm imagining that would be very, very tiring. But I am still biased towards Twitch as a lovely platform for finding your people, especially with art and like the art groups and stuff like that. It's a wonderful space of finding your people, and I think if you can balance, the time that you're taking streaming and setting up and all that kind of stuff with the rest of your life, it can be a really positive thing. And also, if you can not focus, instead of again, I feel always awkward saying this because I am a partnered streamer who makes their living off of Twitch. I'm very, very fortunate in that position. But if you can focus not on the numbers and just on the enjoyment of what you're doing, and like the people that you talk to, like, it's not the quantity of people you talk to, it's the quality of the people that you talk to. And it would be much better, like for me personally, I would much rather someone come by who has a genuine interest in art or sewing or rigging or something like that. And all of that good stuff. I'd much rather have one person come by who's like that and chat with them each day than 10 people who have literally couldn't care less and don't want to talk about the things that I'm interested in anyway, or like keep trying to change the subject away from stuff that I'm interested in. Like, I'd rather just the one, personally. But also that is difficult because at the end of every single stream, Twitch is going to show you all your statistics and your numbers and tell you if you're up or down and stuff like that. So it definitely takes a little bit of a stop, don't look, don't seek it out, avoid. To this day, and I've been streaming for, again, 6 years now, I still don't have my viewer count on at any time. I don't like it when people post viewer count in my chat. I'd rather not know. Like, I will talk to the people that are actively chatting in chat, and anyone else is more than welcome to just lurk and vibe, and I won't even know that you're there because I don't look. And in the whole 6 years of me streaming, I still don't look. It makes me feel awkward to look. The only times where I ever look is if we're on front page to tell us when we're on front page. But although now there is a little notification, so I don't even need to do that anymore. And on the off chance we've been like bot raided, just to like double check what's going on. That's it. That's the only times I turn it on. Otherwise I'm just like, I don't care. I don't want to know. I will talk to anyone who comes into my chat. And if you're not in my chat, I will not talk to you. You can lurk away, have a nice time, all that good stuff. And I don't need to know. I don't need to know. It's much more relaxing for me. I'm behind because I've been yapping again. My main platforms, I've been in limbo recently. I don't like changing my platform. It's a lot of work. People ask me how I manage all the work I do. I tell them I'm always behind. I'm always behind. I'm always tired because there's always work to do. Yeah. It's also really hard if you're like your own boss. I mean, this is in any self-employed situation, right? Like Twitch is one, but like there's so many times where you could be self-employed. Is like scheduling your own time off to do nothing is really hard, and I feel really guilty about it and stuff like that. It's difficult. Boobtober, I can imagine how much work that takes. It is a labor of love. I would not do it for something that I was less passionate about, that's for sure. But it is incredibly worth it for me as something that I am incredibly passionate about. I'm also still like just incredibly grateful that I can still run Boobtober, because when I came out last year, there was a really big fear in my mind that people would be like, I don't feel comfortable with a guy running breast cancer awareness. Even though men get breast cancer, trans men get breast cancer, I was worried about the outward appearance would be a detriment to the fundraising itself, and the last thing I ever want to do is be a detriment to something that I'm so passionate about. Thankfully, and probably not surprisingly considering this community, that's absolutely not what's happened, but I was afraid. Also, Skullbella, good morning, welcome in Borodar. Research done. Blu-ray is investigating AI mod. Oh no! But it's not generative, but also optimized feed algorithms. I said Blue Sky API is very transparent, also 100% open. It's been confirmed that all big are scraping Blue Sky, no matter the site policies. Ugh. Oh dear, that's sad. That's sad. Amp, good morning. Welcome on in. Have a lovely lurk. Have a lovely lurk. Oh dear. Take care of yourself, Starry. I have a speech impediment and so streaming isn't much my thing. I like Tumblr, but years ago you could just do fan art tag and connect with people, and it doesn't work anymore. I haven't found a place that's better though. Might have to build my own. Hey, I mean, it's something. Don't tell me that 10-bit, no. Everyone, that's everyone and unborn people. Managed to view account timeout. Yeah, bonk. Oh dear. Oh dear, your feelings are so valid, Jelly. I'm over here like, what? No, it doesn't change a darn thing. I decided to join and be part of it. I'm incredibly glad because I was, again, it was our 5-year anniversary of breast cancer awareness fundraising last year, and it's something that I am incredibly passionate about. And again, I wouldn't run an event like that year after year if I wasn't passionate about it, because it is very much a labor of love. I think at this point it's cost me thousands. Like every year, sorry, not to make this about money, but I think it has actually cost me thousands as far as like, because a lot of the time I'll help fund people's giveaways. I do a lot of the stuff with shipping, all that kind of stuff. It is, and also all of like helping people set up their stuff, setting my own stuff up. It has been a investment, but something that I care about like a lot. And for those who aren't aware, we've now raised over $60,000 for breast cancer awareness charity since it began. So like super worth it. And the money comes from the money that I make on Twitch going towards the events we run. So like, it's fine. I've never been in the red. I've always like budgeted for it, but like it is not cheap to run an event like that, nor is it, we start planning for it in normally June or July every year. They do. Cis men get breast cancer. They do. Also, Brixton, good morning. You had a friend that had breast cancer when he was 35. Yeah. Also, it's so much more common than people think. And it's something that men and cis men and trans men can get as well. And yeah, it's difficult. It's a very difficult one. Oh dear, no joke, no timeout, no timeouts. I think ironically the high stress I had kept me on inherent schedules since I was posting every day and scheduling posts. Twitch seems promising, but I haven't decided if I will stay as a viewer, which is incredibly fair. It's got to be something that's going to be fun for you. Like, I always say, like, I've had a really good experience, but I am just one person, and a lot of people will not have that good experience with Twitch. Oh dear. Discord has been nice since so many communities. I don't need to be constantly active. Yeah. The only right for breast cancer in men is higher than for women because the men who do get breast cancer don't notice it in time because they don't know. Yeah, it's very true. It's very, very true. Art submissions and the awards are amazing. You do so much. Oh, thank you. It's cis men, that is. Yeah. Trans men can also get breast cancer. Trans women can also get breast cancer. Anyone can get breast cancer. Of any age, any gender, you can all get breast cancer. Again, it's something I care a lot about. Dear. I always say Twitch and Discord go hand in hand, but they're not synonymous with each other. It's true. It's true. Oh dear. We all have boobs. Everyone has. Get checked. Oh dear. Check your boobs, check your chest, check whatever you have. Even if you've had a mastectomy, you can still get breast cancer because you do still have breast tissue, because everyone has breast tissue. And with breast cancer, it is a very treatable cancer. There's a lot of things you can do as long as you catch it in your time. So if you find something, don't wait. Go to the doctor. You know, it might not be breast cancer, but it's always worth getting it checked out. There we go. There you go. Oh, have a lovely luck, Pippi. Take care of yourself. Indeed, I did a few things that stopped me, both tech and physical health, and the community is incredibly nice regardless. Yeah, like I never want to like push people into streaming because I'm always like, you know, it's a very personal thing if you decide to stream, and I don't want to be the person who's like, do it, and then you hate it. But I really like it. Really like it. Better to know you don't have something than worry and wonder. Yeah. Like absolutely. And again, like with breast cancer, the earlier you catch it, the better chances you have for more options. It is a very treatable cancer, but if left, it can travel to your bones, your lymph system, and your brain, which all places where it makes it very, very difficult to do anything about. There are different forms of breast cancer. Some are more aggressive than others. Interestingly, a lot of the younger people are more likely to get aggressive forms of breast cancer, whereas older people often get slightly less aggressive forms. Like, you're more likely to get breast cancer as you get older, but if you do get it younger, you have a higher chance of getting an aggressive form, which means, again, it's even more important to catch it early and take yourself to the doctor. And just because we're talking about it, for anyone who isn't aware, early signs and symptoms of breast cancer are pretty much the same whether you're a man or a woman or non-binary or anything. It's pretty much the same. You're looking for, of course, a lump, a bump, an unusual patch of skin, any unusual discharge from the nipple that you're not expecting, one of your nipples suddenly inverting when it wasn't inverted before, if you have a rash appear on your breast tissue specifically, like that wasn't there before or looks unusual, if you have any pain enlargement specifically on one side, yes, discoloring, yeah, dimpling of the skin, anything like that. Basically, if you like, the best thing you can do is do regular breast or chest checks. Not because we expect you to find anything, we don't expect you to find anything, but so that you know what's normal for you. That way you know if you have, because some people have inverted nipples normally. You can check if you have inverted nipples, have a look. If no, fantastic, you know that now. And then if one of them suddenly does invert, you'll be like, that's different. Go get it checked out. Yeah. My disgusters, you have a lot of chest changes during breastfeeding. Like, it's very common. Yeah, I have heard these stories of people starting breastfeeding, and then because so much changes so quickly, you find it then. Dear. Better to know you don't have time to worry. Exactly. Silent streaming seems more personally interesting. Just enjoy the vibe of quiet streaming a lot. It's amazing how much variety there is. A lot of co-working streams like that, to be fair. And I like co-working streams as well. A lot of co-working streams. If you turn scaly, be wary. Yeah, be wary. How do you wait for genetic testing because of family history? Yeah, if you have a family history of breast cancer, this does change country to country because this is supported in some countries and not in others, unfortunately. But yes, in many countries, if you have a family history of breast cancer, you can go for genetic testing to see if you have the genetic mutation that makes it more likely for you to have breast cancer, because if you do, you might be sent for breast ultrasounds or mammograms like earlier, basically. Start doing them like every few years early to catch the first signs of it. Yes, yeah. Oh dear. Also, for most people in most countries, you will eventually hit an age, if you're a cis woman, where you'll be invited to have a mammogram. Again, it does depend country to country, because in some countries it's 40, some countries it's 50, some countries it's 60. But depending on where you live, at some age, you should be invited to go get a mammogram. And if you get that invite, you should absolutely take it. Breast cancer is the most common cancer in the world. Go get it checked out, just in case, just in case. It is more common as you get older as well. And mammograms can detect very, very, very early signs of breast cancer before too much has happened, which means you have the smoothest treatment possible, which is ideal. Less invasive treatments, yes. Makes sense. Me and my eczema fled so bad because of a dang lizard, oh no. I could never be a quiet co-working stream. About 5 minutes I'd probably want to crack open a conversation, but that's great. Hell yeah, Amp. Like, I am the same in that when I first started streaming, I described my stream as like a chill, cozy, like quiet space on Twitch because that's what I watch a lot of. I watch a lot of co-working style streams. I always have. I've watched a lot of quieter art streams, and that's the kind of stream that I wanted to be as well. And very early in streaming, I was like, that's maybe what I like to watch, but it is also not the kind of person that I am. I am far, far too yappy. I love talking too much. So as much as I do enjoy those styles of stream, I can keep watching them while not doing that stream myself. And so yeah, like I think it was probably within the first 2 months of streaming, I was like, I think we need to take a little bit of a road turn, do something slightly different so it's more fun for me. Sweden starts at 40. There you go. Oh dear. I think here it starts at 50. It's just different country to country. Was planning to start streaming and making game just to get a schedule to follow, and held some stuff that would be fit for streaming. Haven't got energy or time for stream now that I've worked on a game. All instead. Oh dear. Both vibes are very fun. Both vibes are fun, I agree. I think quiet would be nice for me as someone with a lot of vocal stimming. It can be exhausting or worse doing stress. So much rather keep things relaxing. Yeah, no, exactly. It should be fun. I mean, at the end of the day, I think most of us go into streaming with it, the idea of it being a hobby where you can be like a little social if you fancy it. And yeah, as long as it's fun for you and you're getting something positive out of it, that sounds like you're doing it right for you. Go. I mean, there will be styles of stream that will be more popular with different kinds of groups of people, but there's not really any point in doing that if it's not fun, at least in my opinion. In my opinion, there's no point in doing that if it's not fun. All right, I think that's our third eye. But it's not going to switch between them. Although it is switching the colors now. Oh, would you look at that? All right, let me see. But I can then switch between the eyes. Yep, to have steampunky eye there. And then back to standard eye. Cool. Okay. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. We'll move on to doing more. Like, I'm not finished today. But that might have been the bit that I was worried about. Also, Skull, thank you for the 5-stream streak. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh dear, that's so cool, right? I'm pretty pleased with this. Pretty pleased with it. Yippee eyeballs. Yeah, they're all moving around. And I can switch between them. I can put the heart eyes on as well if I want. Although I will also have to color the heart so you can see it. There you go, put that on there. I don't think... Yeah, the heart eyes aren't going to change on their own. Which means... It might be the time... It might be the time to duplicate the eye across, which is a time. I'll keyboard maybe worry. I think I like most things. So does it see what works? And yippee eyeballs, a magnificent win. Thank you. Well, we still need to duplicate the eye across, which is kind of a huge thing. But we'll do it. All right. No, don't add anything. Pause this. That's a lot of layers. All right, there you go. Okay. We have to move things. Let's... Oh, God. Okay. This. Oh, wait, there's even more. This. And then select child objects. Okay. Oh, is that the eyebrow in there? What is this? Eh? Let me have a little peek. Let's see what's going on here. What is that up there? Silly glasses highlights, maybe? There's something here. I don't know what it is. That's the rose outline. It's not that. I think... What is it? Select child object, sure. Eye sparkle. Upper eye skin. Ah, that's fine. We're allowed upper eye skin. That's allowed. That's allowed. Okay. Right. We need to duplicate this. Which is going to be horrible. Alright. If my PC crashes at any point in the next few minutes, sorry. It's this. Whoopsie dipsy. Alright? Because this is a lot of things to copy and then move. VTuber random dot you can't erase. No, I think it's my full eyelid, but that's okay. And thank you for the 90 stream streak. I appreciate it. Alright, you ready? Let's go. Okay. Alright. Alright. And then reflect. Angle X. I think is the only one. Okay. Okay. No! Close. Alright, alright. Every time. Oh well. Okay. We'll fix it. We can fix them. We can fix them. I know what I did wrong. Reflect, angle X, eyeball X. There we go. We can become Gecko. That's better. Okay. And then what we need to do is go through a lot of these and move these to a different one. Just a little bit funky. Just a little bit funky. All right, you ready? You ready? I made all of these for this. So first of all, IR open needs to change to IL open. There you go. IR smile needs to change to IL smile, and so on and so forth with all of these. Let's bounce, IR sparkle. There we go. Lashes. Upper lashes and lower lashes can stay, those can stay. Okay. And then this one needs to go to upper eyelid color. Upper eyelid color L, there you go. This one needs to change to upper eyelid tone L. Where is upper? Wait. Upper eyelid tone L. Where is upper eyelid tone L? There it is. Okay. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Oh dear. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. I believe. It's gonna take a minute, but it's gonna be worth it. Change. There you go. Change. There you go. What have I lost here? Upper lashes L and lower lashes L. Did I have that? I feel like I'll come back for that. There you go. And here. Here. This is so that you can change both colors of eyes separately. Again, you'll have to have the same type of eye, but at least you can change the colors of both eyes. I feel like it's better than nothing. Go. And here. God, my eyes. I'm like not blinking enough because I'm focusing so hard. I'm just like, ah. So my eyes are starting to water from not blinking. But I just don't want to get it wrong. And I'm really bad at lists. Like, obviously I can do them, but I always feel like I'm missing something. Okay, pupil base color. Go. And change. Okay. Where is it? There it is. And then white, eye white. Okay, we're getting through. I feel like eye whites are some of the last ones. Go, change. And then eye white color. Change. Tone. And then makeup, which we literally added today. Go. Whoop. And the heart eyes, which we also added today. There we go. Okay. Whew. I think that's everything. The lashes I'm a little confused about. Oh, we did have upper lashes L, okay. Where's the upper lashes R? Okay. Let me change this one. Upper lashes L. And then this one. Lower lashes L. There you go. And then pupil shape is the same. Okay. There you go. Oh god, I'm gonna want to save it, aren't I? Yeah, let me save it really quickly. Ah. Let me save. Back hurts are bad for being hunched. Oh no, unhunch. Unshrimp yourself. But well done on sorting all of your beads. Hell yeah. Alright, we've saved it. So you can see the eyes. They have to be the same pattern of eyes, but they can be different colors. And so, for example, we can have them go through like this. And so they'll be different colors, but the same pattern. And then also, yeah. Or this. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't think that's bad, actually. And it's nice for them to have two eyes, because they haven't had two eyes for a bit. Oh dear. It's a lot to look at, I feel like, when they're changing colors this often. But, pretty happy with that. Also, I do need to, the one thing that I won't have done actually, let me bring this up. I need to, there's some physics in the eyes. Because I've changed the parameter of the eye, I have to also duplicate the physics. So let me save it really quickly so we can do that. Good luck, have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself, Slarrel. Enjoy your lurks. Alright, let me grab the physics. I have also got it here that you should be able to see it if you can see this. There you go. So we've got eye bounce R. So we want to duplicate this and call it I bounce L. And then here, instead of I write output, we want the hell? I left open. And then instead of I write bounce, we want, there's a huge list, IL bounce. Okay, so now we have them going separately, because otherwise the left eye would have bounced when the right eye blink, which we don't want that. So where is the eye ball? Is it? Which one is it? Sorry, is it this one? Yeah. So you can see like a little bounce, but it affects that eye, and then the right one, yeah. Okay, and then we want to do the sparkle as well, so duplicate the sparkle, and this will be called I sparkle L, and this will go to sparkle, and then the input settings will go to IL open. And then I think this should be lashes, one more? Yeah. Duplicate for lashes, L. Okay. And then this is I open. What is this one? I smile. Oh. Okay. We could do I L open and I L smile. And then this one is IL lashes, which you can't see right now because I think I have the lashes turned off. Where are the lashes? No, not that. There you go. They're there for like a second. I think something's happened with the lashes. However, I can fix that in a sec. There you go. Nice and bouncy. But you also don't have to have lashes. The lashes are toggleable. And also on I Smile as well. Was it this one? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's remove physics then. That's all good. We did notice an issue though, which is eyelashes. I don't know if I love how that's happening. Like, I understand a little bit, but I'm like, I don't know if I love that. What I might want to do is instead do like a I guess it's a very quick one. I kind of want to do this at 100% and then this at 0. There you go. This on and off. And same with lower lashes, I think. Which is... Oh. Wait, is that not how I did it? How do I do the lower lashes? Ah, this one. Okay. There you go. And then have this at 0, this at 100. There you go. So they pop on and off a little bit more. And we can do the same thing on the other side as well. Where are the other lashes? Oh, I think I probably have them both called IR as well right now, which is not ideal. Because this one is not IR, it is IL. IL. There you go. Okay. And then... Wait, why does that happen? Oh, I know why. These ones are wrong parameters. Where are they? Yeah, it should be 0.1, I think. 0.1. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Where are the other ones? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, why is they not working? There you are. Get the lashes. And go to upper lashes, or this one. There you go. And we'll do the same thing, which is 100% at this point, and 0 at this one. And then lower lashes, 100% at this point, 0 at this point. So they're a little bit more like on-off, rather than weird hazy in between. There we go, there we go. I don't know what works. So evil that one has, I know, right? Is evil. Oh god, there you go. Okay, well, there it goes. Now it can turn its eyelashes on a little bit more specifically. Like, they're not half in, half off. It's so nice for them to have 2 eyes. I've missed them having 2 eyes. We'll have to do the same thing with the arms and the leg later, because if you hadn't noticed, they're missing half. But yeah, there's some brows, yeah. Look at them go. We have another brow as well, which I don't think I have rigged, which is like a mono brow that somebody asked for. But yeah, we have the brows with the glasses, and then we have like the standard brows, which are just the little ones. But yeah, it really favors that mustache. Oh, alright, alright, alright. I like them. I enjoy them. God. It's intense, just the green. God. What's it to just scroll through things? What we probably want to do then, since we've done the eyes, which, again, very pleased with actually, I might want to go back to doing... Oh. Wait, what are you doing? I want to save. Yeah, save. Okay, I might want to do... keep going back to the hats, to be honest, because we were working through the hats before, and we can keep working through them. Yeah, eyes were kind of the goal for the day, and does everything have something on it? I think it does. Hey, look at that. Look at all these. Hell yeah. And the nails for some reason. I don't remember why the nails are with the eyes, but they are. Yeah, because I gave you fingernails. Okay. Horns are not hats. Hats. Because if we go to here, we only have currently this hat and this hat. We have all this space for other hats. I do like the hats and how they're looking, though, to be fair. Alright, let's close the eyes up here, wherever they were. Close the glasses, we don't need those. The nose can get closed. Hats, here we go. So we've done flower crown. We've not done skull. We could do skull next. Where's the main part of the skull, though? Oh no, the snout, that's what I need. Yeah, there's the skull. So we could do the skull next. Another thing that was requested. Oh, they're all right. Oh dear. Oh! Why are people getting deleted? Oh, is it too many? Sorry clips. I think it's because of the, I was like, why are people getting deleted over on YouTube? What's happening? Sorry. I think it's just stream being funny about the amount of emotes. I was like, why are you being deleted? Where are you going? I don't know. Not sure. We have like a high moderation on YouTube these days. Oh dear. Alright. Sit regularly for a second. I think we can do skull next. I don't know. Do we want to lead with the snout, and then have the rest of the thing warp to the snout, or do we want to lead with the base and then? Yeah, I'm not sure. This will have to be rigged as well. I guess we could do the colors first, and then we could do the rest. Yeah. Oh dear. You had a small earthquake? Oh. Stay safe. Stay safe, Zombody. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Stay safe. We don't get earthquakes very often over here. Very scary. Skull ribbon has 3 colors. 1, 2, 3. I might have to... Well, to be fair... You can't have the flower crown and the skull at the same time. But the flowers are going to be other things, actually. No, we won't do that. I might need to add a fourth color. Alright. Fourth color time. Let's see. Hat color 4. From 0 to 13. Okay, and then hat color tone. Or hat tone 4 even, sorry, isn't it? Tone 4 from -1 to 1. There you go. Okay, we'll add an extra one in because it's because of the ribbons. It's because of the ribbons. Ooh, oh dear. The other day there was a big one. 6? That's bigger than any earthquake I've ever been in. that's bigger. I've been in a 5.4, I think, and that's the biggest earthquake I've ever been in. I've never been in a 6. What the hell? That's the biggest earthquake I've ever seen. I hope you're okay. Scary advice on Chile. If you ever experience an earthquake here, if no one is running for safety, it's not big. I have heard that from like more earthquake prone countries. Here it's like the opposite. No one, like when we had like the 5.4 or whatever it was, nobody did anything because we just don't expect it to be an earthquake. Everyone was just like, it's probably something else. Bear in mind, I was like 10 floors up, so like we did feel it quite a lot. And everyone was like, haha, imagine if this was an earthquake though, because just no one expects it. So no one will be running to do anything, even though our infrastructure is not really made for earthquakes, because it's like, we just don't expect it. Just nobody sees it coming. Everyone just turns to each other and goes, haha, imagine if this was an earthquake though, lol. And it's like, but what if it is? But what then, huh? Oh dear. All right, we've got the 3 colors necessary for the ribbon. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then also the skull color. Cool. Excellent. We can do that. All right. Ooh. We'll just start doing this, I suppose. Good to get it done. It's the least exciting bit, so if I get it out of the way first, it's done, and I don't have to think about it. Oh, no, that's art mesh. I don't want to copy the art mesh into there. I would like to copy red into that. There you go, red. Oh dear, running away is not going to help anything. It's earthquake. Yeah, it's like, go outside. It's still happening. I don't actually know what the, because we don't have earthquake training here or anything like that, because again, it's just so incredibly rare that we have any earthquakes. But like, is it advised to go outside? Because like, aren't there like, that's where all like the electricity is and everything. Is the advice to go outside? Or is the advice to just like, get in the bath or something? What is earthquake advice? I feel like it used to be getting a door frame, but I don't know if it's getting a door frame anymore. Oh dear. Watching someone stream for an earthquake once, he was like, "Ooh, an earthquake." Absolutely not. So yeah, don't go outside, is it? I thought it was don't go outside. Unless, I don't know. Get under strong table structures. Is it doorways and under tables? Yeah. That makes sense. So if anything falls, it doesn't hit you. During the storm last winter, our town actually sounded the emergency alarm to make people stay indoors because people were like, why are they sounding alarm? And they went out with their day. Oh, for God's sakes. Wires and walls can fall onto you. Best thing to do is get under a door frame besides the bed. It can do a triangle of life if something falls. I see. So everyone just stands in the door frame, is it? Yeah, we don't have any kind of earthquake training here just because, again, we just don't get earthquakes. Like, I have lived through 2 noticeable earthquakes and, like, again, neither of them were that big. Touch wood, by the way. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't jinx it. We're gonna have the biggest earthquake of my life otherwise. Oh dear. Be away from windows. Yes, I've heard that one. Stay away from glass. Because they break. Yes. Yes, that one I'd heard of. Like, don't be near a window. Oh dear. There we go. We have, like, the other ones. We have, like, fire safety, which I think is pretty standard. And... actually, no, that's about it. I don't really get any other safety training. Oh, we have like if there's a bomb, you know what to do. Bomb training and fire training. Those are the only two. Oh dear. Possible doors open in case of anything they can get stuck and all that. Oh, like if the building shifts, you might not be able to open the door again. I hadn't thought of that. That's quite smart. That is. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, if the building shifts, it might get stuck. Very smart. Very smart. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose. If what do we call it? Earthquakes are a bigger part of your life, that you'd have those kind of like do this, do this, do this, do this. Oh dear. Go. Wow. Yeah, I don't actually know what I would do if there was a big earthquake here. I guess maybe get under my desk. Or I guess that door. But I feel like because of... probably under the desk, maybe? I don't know. I've, again, not really thought about it. Same here. We had the emergency alarm sign catastrophic is happening, and they sound it every first Monday of the month to try it out, but apparently people are just ignoring it when it actually sounds for real. Oh dear. We have a thing here in this country, which I think you have it in other countries as well, right? Your phones will go off if you enter a red alert, where they'll tell you to go inside. So if like, danger to life, but that could be like any weather alert. If there's a red alert, you'll get your phone will start ringing and it will tell you to go into the nearest building or whatever. We've had a couple of them. Luckily, have not had them happen on stream, because that's always my fear. My fear is it going off on stream, because, yeah, I don't want to panic anyone. It's not like, I am inside. I'm already doing normally what they're telling me to do, which is get inside. Like, I'm already here. But it is quite like a loud noise. But that's about it. That's about it for that. I think they've done tests before. I've only had 2 where it's actually been an emergency alarm, and both times my neighbors on this side get the emergency alarm about 5 minutes before I get it, so I know that it's coming. Whatever provider that my neighbors are with is just 5 minutes quicker than me. So both times there's been an emergency alarm, I've heard it through the walls, and I'm like, something's happening next door, and then my phone goes off. Yeah. Which honestly, again, I'm quite grateful for, because it is quite a scary sound otherwise. It's nice to have just a little bit of notice in advance that it's about to happen. There we go, and then... there we go. Get the skull, get lighter and darker, go for all the colours. Nice, excellent. In schools we had this operation. We were taught to get under our desks and to follow the rules the teachers say. Get in line and go calmly outside. Since in schools there's usually a plot of land, true, that's empty of things that they can fall. Basically just so you don't trample other schoolmates and so on. Okay. I didn't know until today that it was called Daisy. We call it Daisy. Ah, so it has like a proper yeah, okay. I'm kind of glad I wasn't completely wrongly pronouncing it. Oh dear. There we go. That makes sense though. And I guess it's good to get like the kids into the habit of this is what you do in this situation kind of thing. All right, let's get all of the base colors in and then we can do all of our outlines and such. Yes. Yeah, we just had fire drills and the way that it was called, it sounds kind of bad, but it was called terrorism training, which is it basically in the case, because the UK is in like a high alert, in the case of like finding a bomb in the building or being under attack or something like that, like where do you go, what do you do? Those are the only 2 we have. And to be honest, they're pretty lax on the second one. They don't do it that often. Oh dear. Fire drills definitely more often. Oh. Most often though, at least like in my experience, which touch wood, I'm quite grateful for, to be clear, this is a good thing. Because there have been bombs found and stuff like that. but they're normally unexploded war bombs. So bombs from the first, like, or Second World War probably. Bombs from the Second World War. And they pop up every now and again, where, like, especially if they're doing any building work, or like maybe they're like checking the plumbing and then they're like, wait a minute, we found an unexploded World War II bomb, and then you have to do the whole evacuate, there's a bomb. But like, it's that sort of thing. It's not like, obviously, like, you still want to get out the building and everything, and you want to have, you know, the team come over and defuse and all that stuff, but it's not the same level of urgency. It's like a, welp, this is going to be closed for the next couple of days and then we go back kind of thing. And yeah, that's about the only one that I've seen, thankfully, which I am grateful for. It's good. Oh dear. I live. Welcome back. I hope you're doing okay. We are slowly but surely just chipping away at the hats. We finished the eyes, so the VTuber now has 2 eyes. The whole time we've been rigging them so far, they've only had 1 eye. Now they've got 2. They can look at you. They can stare into your soul. And honestly, I'm really pleased with how the eyes look. I'm very, very pleased with the left and right on it and how it's translated over. So I haven't really had to do any tweaking with it, which is good. I'm sure I'll find issues later on, but as of right now, I'm pretty happy with that. But 10 hours? Oh my god, GG's. GG's. I also got good sleep. I didn't get 10 hours of sleep, but I got good sleep last night. Body finally conked out for a good amount of time. Hell yeah. Well done on your 10 hours. There we go, and... okay. Rainbow. Nice. Get this in here. And it still feels like a pretty big job at this point, but the more that we chip away and the more boxes we tick. If I was doing the Yo Sushi thing for this, I'd get so much sushi. I don't know if I talked about this for a long time, because I haven't done it for a long time because we don't have a Yo Sushi near us anymore, but when I used to do costumes or like big projects like this one, like really, really big projects, I would cut the project down into different elements of the project. So like, for example, let's say the skull as one of the hats. So like the skull would be like how long it takes me to do the skull, and then I might have them under the subcategory of hats, and then I might have the flower crown as well, like, so the flower crown under a subcategory and the squid hat as a subcategory. So I have them all as like subcategories of hats, and then like the main hats category. And I would assign them all like levels of difficulty. So for example, the skull is probably like pretty easy. Like I give it like a blue or a green plate, like a relatively cheap plate. So like, you know, probably a green plate, honestly, because it really doesn't take that long. The flower crown was probably like a blue plate because it's like slightly more difficult. Like the rigging is not difficult, but the colors and all that, because there's a few more on there, was a bit more difficult. And then the squid hat, I'd give like a green plate, for example. So, you know, you get the vibe. So once the piece is finished, I would go through and I'd tick off and I'd be like, okay, because I finished the skull, it's rigged, it's colored, everything's done for that. I'm going to tick that off and I'm going to add 1 green plate to my ode list. And I would make like a meal of being like, okay, well, how many plates do I need to eat at Yo Sushi? I probably want a few more difficult plates. So like the eye, for example, I might put as like an orange because it was like a bit more. So getting all the eye stuff done, put that under like an orange plate. I probably want an orange plate, so let me finish the eye, let me finish this one hat, and then maybe I want to have like one nice one, treat myself, so I'll do like the arm rigging or something, like the full arm rig with the sleeve. That, and if I can finish that, then that's like a nice like gold plate or whatever. Because Yo Sushi does like their sushi plates is like green is the cheapest, and like I think grey and gold are the most expensive, and then you have all the ones in the middle. So I'd like construct a meal of like a few green plates and blue plates, and then a couple of like slightly more expensive plates so I can have slightly larger ones. And then once I've done enough work, I'd take myself to Yo Sushi and I'd get myself those plates. And it'd be like a well done for finishing those parts. And it didn't make sense to like, you wouldn't go if you just finished one bit because you'd get like 1 plate. But if you finished a few bits, at the end of the week, I would treat myself to like a Yo Sushi of those pieces of work done. Yeah. And so for the longest time, I used to write down like a list of all the jobs I had to do and assign them plate colors, so that at the end of the job, I could just go and get it from Yo Sushi. I don't do that anymore because we don't have a Yo Sushi near us. And also, I'm not like in full-time employment, so it would be like expensive, but like I loved doing that. It was like such a nice reward for working through my work at home of like at the end of the week, oh, I've got this many plates, I guess I have enough to go take myself out for like a lunch. And I just take myself out there, like I just go by myself. If like sometimes I go with people, but a lot of the time I just go by myself and enjoy myself and take like an afternoon off of working and go to Yo Sushi. Yeah. I'm sure I could translate that to something else in my life that's a bit closer to me, because again, I can't really do Yo Sushi anymore because I don't live anywhere near it. But yeah, I really enjoyed working like that. It really helped me get through some of the more time exhaustive bits because I'd be like, okay, this is going to take me like a day, but then I get at least one good plate when I go, so I can enjoy it later. Yeah. We also have normal procedure to follow the fire drills. Back when I was in school in the first grade, I did this more often. I don't know when the last I didn't either. Or back then, I never passed through the type of human-made danger procedures. I also feel like they get lax as you get older. Now it's more common here, though. Oh, I see. And that is fun. Yeah, thank you. It was. I really like doing it like that. I want to go back into cosplay so badly. I might do that. Rewards per task. Yeah, like because there are some parts of cosplay that I just like. I would weigh it up. Like, do I enjoy what I'm doing, and is it easy? And like do like a little like if it's easy and I enjoy it, it's definitely a green plate. Like it's like the cheapest of plates because I'm liking what I'm doing and it's easy. If I like what I'm doing but it's difficult, well, maybe it'll be like a blue or an orange plate because it's like, you know, it's difficult but I am having a good time. If I don't enjoy that section, that's when I assign them like higher plates, like pink plates or the gold and grey plates, because I'm like, I don't like doing this part, but if I want to have like a full meal, I need to do at least one of those parts. So let's like pick one out that I can like approach today that's in like the pink grey category, and we'll do that one because I need at least one of those for it to be like a good meal. And yeah, it really helped. It really helped. Oh dear. I liked that. But again, I don't live near one anymore, and it's very expensive. So, yeah, not something that I could probably afford to do at this point. I guess I could, again, find a different way of doing that, though. Dear, should add those on the tasks and gyro boards? A gyro board? Is that like a mind mapping kind of board or like a co-working board? Oh, dear. I also want to get back into cosplay as well. I want to get back into my collector costume. I need to finish my Toilet Man costume. I need to make a Chill Chuck costume. I just want to get back into sewing. I really enjoyed the March event and I love doing all the sewing. And it's definitely made me be like, I kind of want to get back into it. But we've got Chromacore on the horizon, so probably like focus that first. But I would like to. I would like to. I might be getting back into cosplay for Booktober this year, though. Like, working through some cosplay stuff. Because I don't want to do anything too intense in Booktober because it is leading up to surgery for me. So it could be that we'll just be doing some vibey cosplay stuff for Booktober this year. Oh, no, don't do that. There you go. Nice. A second rainbow. Oh, dear. Mind maps, that's what it's called too. Like, mind maps, yeah. Yeah, right? Concept maps, I might do one since I have to weigh the difficulty of employment of those tasks. Yes, yes. Mind maps, mind maps. Dear, we call them mind maps. I'm sure they're called different things, different country. There we go. And then... there you go, lighter and darker, and all the colors, excellent. And then, sure, we'll do like light ones. And then, last one I actually need to put them in. Oh, we call them mappers conceptualis, which is concept maps, nice. So when you have agile workflow, you usually have tickets with tasks to do and you move them around in different lanes and the to-do progress ready. Oh, works well in development jobs. I have one for bugs right now. That is smart, that is smart. That's a really good way, it sounds like, of keeping track of everything and where it's at and what it's doing at the moment. Yeah. Smart. Smart. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, probably could honestly use more stuff like that even for the stuff we do, because I do get behind otherwise. Yeah, I mean, Sweet was saying earlier, it's like, how do you get everything done? I don't. I'm just always behind. I do not have time off because I gotta go work on my stuff. I mean, most of it's stuff that I like, though, to be fair, which it helps. But yeah, I just don't catch up. Actually, I just add more tasks. Oh dear. But no, this year I will catch up on my work. I will stop taking on new projects and I will catch up on my work. Yes. We are doing the bee project next week, but I'm gonna have a limit on how many bees that I do a day, so that I don't get too behind. The bees, they'll be limited. Limited edition bees. I think I'm to maybe like do, well, I'm gonna make one on Friday and we'll see how quick that goes. At the moment I'm thinking to do like 4 or 5 a day, and then I don't get too behind. So I don't leave myself with an extra job after the event. Because I can't really afford to do that. I've got so many projects on the go. Dear Flump, good morning, welcome on in. Yeah, it's really nice. Jira and Trello are the most... Trello I've heard of. Trello I have heard of, that one. Bees. No, I used to love maths and biology. Pressure so evil, it took away my smarts. I don't think it took away your smarts. Maybe you're using your smarts in a different way. That being said, though, I do wonder, like, if I was to take a GCSE exam at this point, I don't think I'd do very well. I think I'd be very confused. It's been such a long time. I think I'd be like, I don't know any of this anymore. It's been too long. Oh, no, don't do that. There you go. And there you go. Oh, no, not that one. That one. And do donk donk. And do donk donk. There we go. Cool. Colors it in so I can do this kind of stuff. Excellent. You can listen on audio only because I'm gigasick again. Oh no. Good luck. I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry that you're not well. I hope you recover nice and quickly. Are you trying to commission stuff? Use Trello, it's a huge help, yeah. True, but my science smarts. See, science was my worst subject in school because I was sat next to my best friend. And I have no regrets. I loved science. Science class, I had very little interest in the subject, but I loved going to science. Because yeah, we were, again, we weren't best friends for a long time, but it was one of those, so we had like a program in school where like if you were in like top set for like English and reading and stuff like that, you might be sat next to someone who's dyslexic so that if they had any struggles you could literally just read to them, if you were happy to do that. And I was like, I don't mind doing that. I also prefer reading aloud because I find reading aloud helps set it in my brain, so it's like it was a win-win for me in that I got to sit at the side of the class like separately because I preferred to be like a bit more quiet and on my own, and also I got to get it in my brain by reading it, so I was like, this is win-win for me. I'll read. And the person who sat next to me was not my friend at the time. It turns out she really didn't like me because I was friends with her best friend and we were getting really close, and so she was like, and yeah, but it turns out that she was then sat next to me so I would read like there if she ever needed me. And yeah, we ended up clicking really quickly. It was like from very much like being she didn't like me at all to we are now best friends, and I'm still the godfather of her kids. Dear. Still best friends like 20 years later. But yeah, I got nothing done in science because we ended up becoming such good friends that we just talked, and because I was allowed to talk because I was there to read, so no one ever stopped me talking in that class, which just meant we would just be like in the corner, and so my science grades went boof. But I had a really good time. Dear. No regrets. It was ideal. I had a lovely time. Oh, these are both outlines, aren't they? Yes, but they just needed to be rigged separately, I remember. So we'll do skull main outline. There you go. Create that there. Because we'll want to do that at the same time. We can close the hat for now as well and go to the base body colors because that's where outline is. Oh, you wanna, there you go. Wow. There we are. I had my, I had a teacher in the last 4 years of school period, and he was so nice. He helped me with maths and was understanding and gentle, and I understood maths and I had fun. Having a good teacher makes such a big difference. And yeah, it's really helpful, especially when you're in teams. Twos, you keep track of what people are working on. Hell yeah, that's adorable. Having a good time is the most important in life. That's where I wrote my bucket list, was in science class. We originally wrote it in the back of our science books, and I wrote it with her. And I would have been like, yeah, 11 years old. And we were in science writing our bucket lists in the back of our book. And yeah, I then took the list from the science book because it changed every year, and we brought like a book separately and wrote it in there. I can't show you the book because it's got lots of pictures of us in, because every time we ticked something off the bucket list, we would take a photo of it and put it in the book. And yeah, I still have that book. And I literally, when I got married a couple years ago, one of the things on there was we both wanted to get married one day. Well, I didn't really want to get married one day, but she did. And so it's like, if it was a kind of bucket list where some of the stuff on there was definitely stuff I wanted to do, and some of the stuff on there was stuff she wanted to do. But she wanted to get married, so we both put it on our bucket list. And yeah, I showed her, because I still have the ring. We bought like Claire's accessories rings, and we were like, well, we'll have these ones at least. And we went to like a photo booth and we took pictures of us with our rings. We were like, perfect. That was my first wife. First of many wives. Dear. And yeah, when on my wedding day I was like, I still have the ring, I still have the book, I still have all of this. And she was like, ah, yeah. Like, we both forgot until like a couple months before the wedding. We were like, wait a second, remember when we got married in Claire's accessories when we were like 11 years old? I remember that. Oh dear. Yeah, I have that all in the book, but not one for stream, because yeah, it's got a lot of photos in it. A lot of photos. But I love it. You're getting married on Saturday? Oh, wait, really? Oh, fingers crossed for you. I hope everything goes really smoothly, and I hope you have a really, really lovely day. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. I hope you get lots of lovely pictures back afterwards. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I forgot I had a bucket list. I have a bucket list. I could find it. I just don't want to show you the bucket list. It's like, I could, but then there's also some stuff on there that I don't think I can say on Twitch. Oh dear. Because we were 11. There's some very stupid stuff on there as well. Again, order a takeaway is on there because where we lived, takeaway was not an option. So we would have to actually go somewhere else to order a takeaway because we couldn't get takeaways. We lived too rural. And ordering a takeaway was on there as one of my bucket list items because I'd seen it in movies, people ordering takeaways, and I want to order the takeaway food. Oh dear. You did accomplish something on your bucket list. What did you get? So thank you. I hope you have a really, really good time. I hope everything goes well. Why has everyone got a list? Oh, true. Yeah, we've all got lists of you. I ticked 2 things off my bucket list this year. I climbed Snowdon and I did cheese rolling. Yeah, those were both on my bucket list. Thanks, Bucket, for keeping that list for me. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping it safe. So that over time I could slowly tick things off. There we go. And then... Go through those. Go through these next. You're good. Welcome, good sir. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping it safe. You kept it safe for like 20 years. Thank you. Oh dear. I might have a, after stream, I might have a little look and see what is actually on that list that I might legitimately want to do. I think some of them are illegal because we were children and we didn't know. So some of the things I don't think I can do. Like, I don't think that I can drive go-karts down regular people roads. I remember that one being on there. I don't think that's allowed. I don't think it's allowed. But I appreciate the thought. Like, when I say illegal, like, all in good fun, nothing iffy, just like, I don't think that I'm allowed to do that. Oh dear. And similar silly things where it's like, in reality, as a kid, it sounds like a really fun thing to do. In a reality, it's like, I think I'd get told off. Oh dear. I added something to the list, a forever long list, top surgery. It's gonna be there for a while, but I mean, that's fair. Hell yeah. Oh dear. And so if it's there for a while, it gives you like a chance to like talk to people about surgeons and like where you might want to go and make plans and all that for after. Like, it gives you time to like sort all of that side of stuff out and make sure that you're going somewhere that you really trust and all that good stuff. I mean, I get it, because if I could get it tomorrow, I would. But, like, also, the silver lining of planning is making sure that everything's really organized. I suppose. Oh dear. I will get a go-kart and ride like Mario. I believe that was the idea, is like go-kart like Mario on the roads around where we lived. And I don't think we'd be allowed to do that. The vampire's got me 2 vials worth. Hey Jade, good morning, welcome on in, I hope you're doing good. You'd be surprised what you can do if you ask for the right permission. I guess that's true. I guess that is true. I would actually, to be fair, it might be like a bit of a twist on what I actually want to do, but both me and Shiny want to go to, you can go to like arenas where they do like rally cars and stuff and like have the experience of being in the car and sometimes driving the car. I think that might be what I want to do instead, is that. I think that sounds more exciting to me at this age anyway as well, just bigger car, go faster. I think that would probably be more up. Like, I think it would tick off what child me wanted to do in a way that is also exciting for me. Yeah. And that's something that both me and Shiny actually want to do. Like, that is on our list of things to do anyway. Of, like, we both want to give that a go at some point. There you go. Cool. I realized I've been promoting my comfort in favor of my look, so I decided to be, yeah, do it! Hell yeah, do the things that make you happy. Also, hi Jinx, you were doing an art stream today, right? I hope you had a lovely stream. If you want to share any art, you're a VIP, you can share art anytime. You don't need to wait for me to get you a permit. You can share art anytime if you want to, but you don't have to. If anyone's not checked out Hijinks before, please go send them some love. A very, very talented tatter, does amazing stuff with yarns, also does art, also does cozy gaming. If you've not gone and checked her out, please go send her some love. And for anyone new here, this is going to be a bit of a weird project to join to. Hello, hi, my name is Jelly. This is a community VTuber model. So this is eventually going to be a VTuber model that is free for download for anyone. Every single layer on this model has been donated to charity for. So like somebody donated money to charity to add a skull to the head. Somebody donated money to charity to add other bits and bobs. It's that kind of model where it does mean there's a lot of unusual layers on it, but it should be customizable. And we're currently working through getting all of the layers to be able to like change color and stuff like that so that you can customize the layers that you put onto. Also, very good morning. Wild, good morning. Bottom stage, we got 2-3 years time. Yeah. Big old weights. Lainey, good morning. Welcome on in. Dinimus, good morning. Happy Pride, Chappy. Happy Pride. Happy Pride Month, everyone. And art-ish, yeah. I was assembling some VTuber assets for my VTuber model using pre-made. Hell yeah. GG's. Hijinks, if you want to post any of it, if you want to share anything, you're more than welcome to. If you'd rather not, if it's like attached to your VTuber model and stuff, you don't want to share it, that's so totally fine. And if you need to go look after yourself, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, self-care, you know the vibes. If you need to go look after yourself, go do it. 2 seconds. I can kind of show you how this works. It's just a little bit, yeah, it's a little, 2 seconds. I'll show you. If I quickly go down to the hat toggle and add this onto a toggleable layer, you see what I mean. It's a bit weird right now because we're in the middle of a bit, but I can kind of show you where we're at. And that is by going to here, putting this at 0. Going to here, putting this at 100 so that the hat turns on again. Go to 4, whack that there. If you've never seen VTuber rigging, by the way, it's a bit silly. It's quite repetitive, but it's fine. All right, here you go. So you can kind of see it sets its own colors at the moment, which is why it looks so random. But you can see that we've been adding a lot of layers. I haven't rigged the skull hat, so the skull hat won't move with them right now. But all the other layers, yeah, will go with them. Yeah. So you can kind of just, yeah, the skull, again, very static, does not rig. Everything else is slowly moving. And the idea is that you can, like, if we, oh, wow, reset to the default values. Say, for example, we don't have any hair right now, so I can't really make hijinks. But if I wanted to try making, like, an idea for hijinks, we might go to, like, this kind of one and do, like, a slightly lighter skin tone. Like, somewhere around there, with a blush tone at, like, pinkish. Maybe more on the pinkish side here. And, like, light. There you go. You look a little dead. Look, can I make you a little less? There you go. Okay. Maybe a bit more there and a bit more there. I think maybe actually the pink needs to be more red. There you go. And a little... There you are. That looks a little bit more human. And then... What colour eyes does Hijinks have? Are they green? I feel like they're green. If we go to eye colours here, this will all be like laid out so it's much easier and like more user-friendly. Right now it is not very user-friendly. Eyelid color doesn't really make any sense because that's just gonna be skin. Eyelid tone. Wait, where the... Can't even really see the eyelid. Oh, I know, this is for when blinking, isn't it? I need to blink to see that. That's gonna look weird now. Don't worry about that. Where's pupil color? There it is. So we could have like a dark green outline for your pupils. We'll put them both here. Let's put them both there and then have them a bit darker. And then your inside of the pupil, I think it's like a green. I think it's like that color. Yeah. Anyway, this is the idea, is you'd go through and you'd build your VTuber model like this. Also, yeah, you can post a link, do it to the Discord. Absolutely. Also, hi Amazonia, good morning. Happy Pride Month. I hope you're doing good. And then say Hijinks is like, I really want to have a flower crown. You could toggle the flower crown on if we put it to here. And then we have flower crown colors so that you can also have the flowers be different colors with different ombre colors. There you go. Like bisexual pansy. That sounds like an insult. It's not meant to be. Rose. We could do, what color rose? We could do maybe a, it's a bit difficult to do like a lesbian rose because there's not going to be a yellow in there, but the vibe is kind of there. If we do like more greens for this flower, we could do, yeah, like, again, a vibe, and then the leaves. There you go, you kind of get the vibe. And then you have a flower crown in the colors you want. Also, thank you for the follow. It's a little sticky note. This is, I think, what I saw you were doing earlier. Hell yeah. Let me show you this. Also, thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Our follows are anonymous, but I do appreciate it. If you want to yap, you're more than welcome to. If you want to lurk, you go lurk. Let me grab this up on screen so you can also see what Hijinks was making today. Because yeah, this is what I was seeing Hijinks make. Was the pride like colors or the rainbow colors on the plaster and the little sticky on. I love this. We are not restarting my PC right now. What time is it? Later. Remind me later. We're not restarting right now. I think it's really cute. I love the little color underneath as well. It's adorable. And the plaster colors are so cute. It's adorable. It's adorable. I love it as well. Also, it's nice just with people coming in being like, okay, Hijinks is focusing. If they don't get back to me, it's because she's doing her own work, you know? Hell yeah. Also, this is Hijinks. If you were not familiar with Hijinks, this is Hijinks. Go send Hijinks a follow. Let me just get the shout out again for anyone who missed the first one. Do I have this one? No, it's not working, is it? That's fine. I need to get that one fixed. Some of my stuff is borked. That's okay. To be fair, I'm kind of hyped about the idea of topside in the future. If it shows covers, it would be 2,800. If it doesn't, it'd be up to 4,000. Maybe some hundreds extra. It's an amount that you could save up in a couple years, though. For sure. If, like, again, it'd be difficult. But, like, Zomboti, if you're ever doing fundraisers for anything, just let me know so that at least we can signal boost it. Like, genuinely. Like, Zomboti, you also came and helped me with mine. Let me come help you for yours. If you're also fundraising for top surgery, tell me so we can come help you. Also, Osio, good morning. Welcome on in. We've just been raided by Hijinks, who has been making some custom bits for their VTuber model. So yeah, we've been looking at these, and they are adorable. They are very, very adorable. Dear. And then I don't have, unfortunately, hair. However, well, no, that's not true. I do have hair, but we've not got to the hair part yet. But because of Mrs. Ginger Squid, there is actually going to be plaits. They're a little different to the plaits you have, though, which does kind of make sense. Where are they? We have the one there, and then we had like a front for it as well. Probably as well, I think Hijinks would have eyelashes. Where are the eyelashes? Put lashes on. I feel like Hijinks would have lashes probably. There you go. Anyway, you get the idea. I've not actually rigged the plait yet though, so the plait does need to stay invisible for now. Dear. Hi Osio, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope things are going good for you. Osio was doing a stream yesterday where she was making pride flags into character designs, and it was very fun. Very, very fun. I don't know if you're doing any more of those, but I loved that. I loved that. Yesterday she did the non-binary flag. Oh dear. We will also have some tops of hair as well, but we haven't quite got there. Also, did I tell you to go look after yourself, hijinks? Go look after yourself, hijinks, if you haven't already. Yes. Rest of your stream. Yes. Thank you. It was lovely to see you. Thank you for bringing your people. Thank you for trusting me with your people. Go look after yourself. At some point, I'll be able to sort of make a hijinks, but not yet. Not yet. We need to have a few more layers and get some more stuff rigged. Let me remove the plait as well, because as much as I like the plait, we are not at a stage where we are doing hair. Let me see. Where is the hair? Ear backs. Hair plaits. There it is. Okay, back to there, and then we can bring back in the skull if we go down to close this. Actually, we should close some of these because we don't need all of these open. We don't need eye colors. We don't need this. We need these two. There you go. Hell yeah. And let's make it look a little bit more skullish for like while we're working on this. That feels pretty good. If we're doing Mary Lloyd, we probably want red. Why is... Oh, there you go. We probably want red, green, and honestly probably white, but I might do like a slightly darker white. Like, yeah, like that. But yeah, probably those colors. Nice. Oh dear. I'm doing great. I'm glad to hear it. Hell yeah. I might do more later this month. Exciting. Hell yeah. All right. Where was I? What was I doing for the skull? We were going through the main pieces, right? We've done this. This one I think is on. Yes. We've done shadow. We've done outline, highlight. Highlights next. I remember. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Not even once. Hi Mason, how you doing? Good morning. We are back once again with just a quick rigging stream. We're slowly making our way through the layers. There's a lot of layers to add, but we're slowly but surely getting there. Yeah. And eventually this will hopefully work. I'm really worried it's going to be really laggy, but I'm hoping it's not. Oh, no, nice. I hope you had a nice haircut. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I'm doing good. My shoulder is recovering slowly. For context, I went cheese rolling last week and someone fell on my shoulder. Like they dropped down the hill onto my shoulder. And again, no breaks, no sprains, no dislocations, but my shoulder is taking a little while to heal from it. But it's starting to finally feel better, which is nice. I mean, finally. It's been a week. It's not really been that long. I'm old. It's been a week. It's fine. But yeah, it's finally starting to get better, which is nice. Because I've been really worried about doing crochet next week, because we're doing our fundraiser, and it's meant to be crochet, and I'm like, oh god, my left arm is not working super well. But no, it's starting to feel better, thankfully. I think as long as I don't do any heavy lifting in the next few days, it'll be good. Oof, oh no. All things considered, Amazonia, I feel like if I'm gonna get injured, having someone land on my shoulder and no breaks, no dislocations, I feel like is probably a win. Yeah, they lost, I guess, control just above me, and yeah, they came down right on my left shoulder. Which they were very apologetic, and it's like, it's fine, like, don't worry, there's nothing you can do about it. It happens. You kind of know what you sign up for when you join cheese rolling, and that is that you're probably gonna get injured. Count me in that 66% injury rate, thank you very much. But, yeah, very mild, all things considered. Best haircut, needed it. Not been on for 2 months and hair grows fast. It does. Far too fast. How dare it. It's too expensive. I need to cut my hair again, but I also need to dye it again, and that's kind of what's stopping me cutting it. Is just like, I don't know if I can be bothered. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, okay. Listen here, you. Yeah, there we go. I'll get it done at some point. Oh dear, glad you're feeling better. I forgot to tell my hairdresser about the cheese rolling. She was talking about 10k she's doing. I forgot to tell her about cheese rolling. Well, I mean, probably 10k is safer than cheese rolling. Also, thank you for 120 stream streak. 120? The hell? Oh my god. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Please share some hair growth. I would share with you my hair growth any day, Grim. I would share it any day. You can have some of it. It's very annoying. It's also decided it wants to grow back in grey now, which is new. New, thank you, hair. I'm not too bothered about it. First of all, I dye the top of my hair anyway, and also, it's fine. I'm kind of not expecting to keep my hair for super long. But yeah, it's decided, it's like, you know, if you're gonna lose your hair anyway, we'll give you a small taste of being grey. It's like, thank you. Thank you. Very cool. Not necessarily what I was looking for, but I appreciate it. I will say though, it is specifically, I don't know if you'll see it on stream. It is specifically at the sides of my head. So I don't know if it's gonna show up for you. Because I think my camera is probably not of a high enough quality, because it's these bits you can see it in, but yeah, I think my camera quality is of that it's like, it's not gonna show it, it's not gonna show it. Oh dear. That would be 120 good morning Rickrolls, but alas, it's not been around that long and turned off. Yeah, true. It makes it difficult to track how many Rickrolls you've done. I wonder if they... No, I don't think I know a way that you can check it. Oh dear, the grey is a struggle indeed. It's fine. I'm not too bothered. Again, like, I don't think it's going to stay around for very long anyway, so I'm not too bothered about it. Oh dear. It is all good. It gives me a small taste of being grey before it inevitably all falls out. Oh dear. There we go. Hides hair. No. Oh dear, that is fun, yeah. I had 420 when it was added. I have 147 now and have gained points since then. Yeah, because again, if you've been here for 120, yeah, surely you've been also gaining points back. Oh dear. Impressive, impressive. People have tried to steal it from you quite a few times as well. Have you managed to get it every day? Even when it has been here, I feel like people consistently try and steal it from you, especially like Nyor and Clan and stuff. They're always trying to steal it from you. And like on days like today, like obviously you got it today, but we're doing only like a 4-hour stream today. So if they had stolen it from you a couple times, you might not have got it by the end of stream. Yeah, you do. Again, just a heads up, we are doing just a short stream today. We're only going to go for 4 hours because I need to do some work this afternoon that I want to do off stream. So yeah, I'm going to do my 4 hours on stream and then probably do like 4 hours off stream. Yes, 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 for my secret work that you don't get to see. I've managed to get it besides when it didn't play for me. Oh yeah, when it just decided it would play for me, it'd play for Blapple, but it wouldn't play for you. I wonder why. I wonder why. I couldn't tell you because I have no control over that, but I'm curious about why that happens. Also, Pink, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. We are slowly but surely making our way through this customizable V2 model. And I'll be honest, like it feels like we've not done very much because each section takes such a long time. But honestly, we're actually doing quite well. We're actually doing quite well. We're doing hats. The next thing after hats will be hair, I think. And then after hats and hair, it's just a lot of small, like it's piercings, and then the head is basically done. Like, so we're doing pretty good. Jelly, take over the world, one goblin at a time. I would love to take over the world, one goblin at a time. I would love that. That would be great. That sounds excellent. Oh dear. Just a level 1 goblin. I have played it at least 39 times the points I have spent. I did the maths. Hats. I love a hat. I look horrible in them, but I love them on other people. I don't really wear them as often anymore, but I used to not leave the house without wearing a hat. For like 10 years, I think, I wouldn't leave the house without wearing a hat. To the extent where when I stopped wearing my hat as much, my friends didn't recognize me. Because I always wore a hat. Oh dear. Whereas these days, I do not. I do not as much. In fact, I barely do at all. I have to actually remind myself in the hot weather that I need to wear a hat so that I don't get burnt. Alright, we have outline, and then, we could do them backwards actually, I suppose. We could do shadow and then work our way down. Yes, yes. And then once we've got this one rigged, I need to shift it across. Oh, something smells tasty. That's illegal. How dare you make tasty food? I don't even have lunch in this house. Wait, I am gonna have a biscuit. I'm gonna have a biscuit, something smells tasty. It doesn't smell like biscuits, it smells like, I think Shiny's doing his like fried tofu thing, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh dear. Hats, I love a hat. Oh sorry, I read that one. My sister wore a fedora for like 2 years as a teenager. I wish I had photos of that. Uh-oh. Gets arrested for delicious food. It's illegal. You can't have delicious food when I'm hungry. I don't have lunch in the house. Hmm. But I do have biscuits, so that's okay, I suppose. There we go. Oh, a Biscoff. Yeah. Biscoff is like my most standardist of snacks, I feel like. I always have Lotus Biscoff, but I really like it. It's really nice. I think Biscoff is becoming a very, very popular flavor as well, because I see it in like spreads and like pastries and stuff like that now. I will say, I don't like anything more than I like just the biscuits. Maybe I'm boring, I just like Lotus Biscoff, the biscuits. The rest of it I can give or take. But I do enjoy them. I do enjoy the biscuits. They're very nice. Oh dear. I do also have pop chips downstairs, but those are downstairs. As pop chips downstairs might have indicated, far too far out of reach. So I don't have lunch, but I do have a lot of snacks. They're yummy. They are yummy. I really like them. I really, really like them. Why is my palm itchy? What have I touched? I feel like I haven't touched any grass. I've been good. I've been being really good this week, especially because last week my skin was not happy. I think because Cooper's Hill has like nettles on it, and it was also really hot, there were a lot of bugs around. I had like a really nice mixture of, I touched grass, which means my skin was really upset. And I was like, it kept getting really, it's still shiny between there, but it's not actually hives, so it's okay. It kept trying to give me like hives between my fingers, which was very unpleasant. But then also I had like lots of little bumps on me, and I think some of them were from nettles and some of them were from bug bites, but I can't tell the difference, to be honest. I don't have a really big reaction to nettles. So like, they just look like little bug bites to me. And I think, yeah, so I don't know which ones were nettles and which one were bug bites, but I also had a lot of little lumps all over me as well from a mixture of those. My arms were, in short, very itchy. They're doing much better now, though. They are doing much better. They were doing much better like 24 hours afterwards, to be honest. But, yeah. That's me with donuts. I love a maple bar, but honestly, my favorite part of most donuts is just the bread. Me too. I really just like plain donuts. I am the same, Pink. I love the only one that I like more than a plain donut is a cinnamon sugar donut, where they have like in the sugar is just like cinnamon and spices. So it's like a slightly spiced donut. Those I really like. That's like the only thing I can think that I like more than just a plain donut. Oh dear, we have Biscoff in spread form. I can find it in the bakery area. And Cass, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're just going through and attaching colours to all of these different layers at the moment before we rig it. Yes, so tasty, so tasty. I love a cinnamon donut. Cinnamon donut is the only one where I'm like, well, I say that though. I do like a custard donut. I do like a filled custard donut. I'm a bit picky these days though, because I've had some really nice filled custard donuts. But a really nice filled custard donut on like a hot day with cold custard, I do like that. But otherwise, yeah, cinnamon donut. Cinnamon donut is my favorite. There we go. I live. I'm glad to hear it. Hell yeah. I hope you continue to live and then also thrive. But I'm glad to hear that you're around, at least you're doing all right. Bugsy tend to be round. Nettles be weirdest shapes. Like, I still have a lot of the little bumps. Especially, like, yeah, on the underside of my arms. I think these ones are bug bites, though, at this point, because it's been, like, a week later. There's no way I'd still have nettle stings. It's probably some of the clusters were nettles, and, like, the individual ones were probably bug bites. I don't know why my palm is still itchy. Oh, dear. Oh, actually, I need to do a big cough. 2 seconds. Excuse me, sorry. Trying to make it back where I have been posting, to get back to my socials, but I don't know how to go about it. How to say your girl was struggling with that. I think your girl was struggling. I think that's perfect. No elaboration. Sorry that I've not posted for a while. Your girl was struggling. Full stop. Oh dear. Yeah. I feel like that actually sums up pretty perfectly without having to be too detailed. And I think people will get that and be like, yeah, okay. You were going through it? Fair. Oh dear. My favorite donuts on the chocolate ones you get on the 7-Eleven. See, I don't know that. But if I ever go to Thailand, which I'd like to at some point, I'll keep an eye out for the donuts at the Thailand 7-Eleven. Okay. Noted. Noted in the brain for later. Nettles would be gone for within a week. Yeah. I have some small news. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I hope that it's alright news. I hope things are going good. There we go. And here. And here. Okay. There we go. Another one. Again, it takes a while, but like, it's not super complicated. And I feel like even if I make a mistake and put it on the wrong way, I can always switch it to the right one. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. There we go. Nice, nice. Highlight colors, excellent. We love that. Good, good, good. It's neat to watch the entire process. Would you think you'd ever make your own VTuber model? Hijinks. Out of, like, no pressure to do so, but just because I know that you use one. Do you think you'd ever make your own? Obviously, it is a bit of a learning curve, but if you're already making, like, you know, customizable things for your VTuber models and stuff like that, it'd just be, like, a bit of a step up from that, I suppose. Maybe I'm oversimplifying it, but, like, do you think you would? I love making VTuber models. This one in particular is a very complicated model because it is being made to be customizable, which, like, if you were making a model for yourself, none of this would be necessary. You just rig the model. Wait a minute. I could be using I fixed my VTuber model. My VTuber model is now fixed. I could have been using my VTuber model this whole time. I feel like there's a lot of people here that haven't seen it. Well, thing is, it would use the same camera that I'm using for my face cam, so I'd have to rejig everything. Don't know if I necessarily want to do right now. Unless... No, I can't have two things captured at the same time. Another day, another day. I could have, I guess, the real playing though. Wait a minute. It's gonna be huge though. Weep. There we go. There's my model. Been a minute since I used it though. Because I normally use it when I'm not well enough to show my face for whatever reason, and I've actually been pretty well this last year, so I haven't had to use it as much. Where would I put this? Probably... here. There you go. I guess maybe... I could squeeze it together a little bit. Nope, not like that. Okay, well, that's alright. It can sit there. Unfortunately, I can't really draw. I'd have to be a stick person, I think, but I would have loved to. That's fair. That's fair. Again, it's not everyone's cup of tea. And if like, would it be fun to you? And, like, if the process is not going to bring you... Because it is a slow process. If the process is not going to bring you joy, there's, like, no reason to. Like, you have lovely models already. I'm always just curious. Because, like, I rig VTuber models a lot more than I use them myself, but I love making them. I love the process of making them. Whereas other people will use VTuber models and not as keen on the process of making them. I just really like making the models. The model making bit is the fun bit. Oh, dear. And, like, it's nice to have options if I'm not feeling like showing my face for whatever reason. There we go. Oh. I want to join Art Fight this year, meaning it's my first, and I'm nervous, and I found a subreddit where someone asked for a drawing of Neeble Bat. Ooh. I've heard really positive things about Art Fight. I've never done Art Fight myself because I'm always doing Chroma Core at the same time, so I'm like always doing a different art thing. But I know Shifty does Art Fight. I know Starry Side Trinkets does Art Fight. I think Pippi does Art Fight. So like I know a lot of artists that do Art Fight every single year and have a really good time with it. So I've heard very, very positive things. There we go. Although I have never done it myself. Just because, again, only because I'm already doing other art thing. Oh, neighborhood cat. I see. I'm scared. Oh, you'll be fine. Everyone's very friendly. Everyone's very, very friendly. Oh, dear. Right now, do you follow Banoffee? Cass. If not, go send Banoffee a follow. Banoffee is currently working on their... Banoffee. So I can spell. Yeah, if you haven't followed Banoffee is currently working on, I believe, their Art Fight stuff, or I think they were working on their Art Fight stuff when I last popped by. Someone who does Art Fight on stream and also could talk to you a little bit more about it. But yeah, it's very friendly. Everyone's very chill from like just having a good time, getting better at art, making art of each other. And then also sometimes receiving art of your OC if you're lucky. It's not a given that you'll get art of your OC, but like, yeah. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. Yeah, like, why not? Why not? I think the only rules... I mean, I don't think there's a huge amount of rules of Art Fight, but, like, I'm assuming just based on the community, like, no AI, like, be transparent with, like, how you make your art and stuff like that. I'm assuming it's, like, that sort of thing. But most artists are super good about that sort of stuff anyway. Like, again, I feel like we all sort of get it. Like, you know, none of us love AI. So, yeah. I'm actually curious, what are the rules of Art Fight? I feel like that would make sense as a rule. I don't know that it's a rule, though. Rules of Art Fight. Oh, you have to be over 13. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. 1 account per person. Yep. Don't do impersonation of anyone else. Also fair. Or don't use anything with transphobic or homophobic views. Racist, ableist, sexist, slurs, any of that. Fair. Nothing sexually explicit. Nothing fetishy. Nothing illegal. Use spoiler warnings if you're using anything with sensitive content. Yep. Yeah, it's all pretty standard. Oh yeah, no AI content. So all platforms we disallow are not moderated to. Yeah, do not use Art, Journey, Mid, DALL-E. Yeah, any of the AI content stuff. And games that utilize AI generated content in their character creators may also not be used. So basically nothing AI, which I think makes so much sense for something like Art Fight. You must only submit your original characters. So not other people's characters, no design me characters. Oh no, you can do design me a character. Okay, that's allowed. Okay, but they have to have significant change. Yeah, that's fair. So basically they have to be your own characters. Yep. Should be fun. Yada yada. Good. You can use bases, but you have to credit them. So bases, doll makers, character creators must be credited, and they can't be used for attacks. So you can use them to draw your own stuff, but you couldn't use them to draw other people's. That's fair. You must have permission to use any photography that you use. I mean, I feel like these are all like very standard. Like of if you're an artist online, we do have a rule against not putting your age in chat. I will read the rest of that message in a second. But yeah, I think most of these are pretty... If you're an artist, you probably do this anyway. Like, it won't be an extra thing for you to have to worry about. Yeah, pretty sure no AI is a rule. I figured it would be, but I was like, let me just double check it before I say it. Dear. Yeah. Oh, sorry, by the way, we have a don't put your age in chat rule. It's to avoid having everyone spam their ages, because it can lead to minors coming out of the woodwork and then saying their age. And obviously I'm an 18+ channel. It means I have to immediately ban them, but also If someone says they're a certain age, I also have to report it to Twitch. Basically, it gives me work that I don't want to be dealing with. I'm an 18 plus space. But don't put your age in my chat, because again, it just leads to those kind of situations where I then have to do a lot of extra work. Oh dear. I'm lazy. I don't want extra work. Yeah. I think most of this, yeah, it's like be kind to each other. Don't use the art that you receive for profit. Do not trade without explicit permission. Don't beg and manipulate or harass others. Yeah, like most of this is like, just have a good time, make art that you like, and you might get art in return, you might not. Again, it's never a given that people are gonna do your art or your OCs back for you, but if you do, it's a lovely surprise. It's a lovely surprise if somebody does go out of their way to make art for you. Otherwise, it's all about self-improvement, practice, all that good stuff. And I think it's lovely. Again, if I wasn't doing Chroma Core, I absolutely would take part in Art Fight, because I've only heard such positive things about the community and stuff like that. The only reason I don't is because of yeah, doing other things. I think it's gonna be fun. I think you're gonna have a great time. Oh dear, fan characters are alright too, but you have to design them yourself, so you can use characters art made by others, but it's your design. Yeah. Excited to give it a go, but still nervous. I get it. It's new territory, but I'm sure again, everything I've heard is like really, really positive. And also, again, it should be fun for you, so it's like, don't push yourself beyond your means. If you do one piece of art in the entirety of Art Fight, that's fine. You've done one thing, and that's all good. Oh dear. I don't think there should be any pressure to keep up with other people or stuff like that, especially since there'll be people that are like much more experienced with Art Fight and have like a real rhythm of it, whereas you're new there. Yeah. There's still 1,273 sans versions on there. Yeah, as long as it's your own OC, yeah. Forgot. You're okay. It happens a lot. Oh dear. Also, Kai, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. We are slowly but surely getting all of this stuff done. Doing the stuff and things. Getting all the colours in. Right, back to shadow again. There we go. But then we'll have a skull. We did do as well already today. What time is it? Okay, what time? We already did today what I wanted to do, which was I wanted to get the eyes so that we had both eyes, because this model has had one eye for the longest time. But now it has two, which is nice. I'd say most people aim to do revenges, so draw something back if someone attacked you, except for the big and famous artists that get so many attacks. Yeah, but even if you won't always be able to do revenges for everyone. Like, it could be like you get 5 revenges and you're only able to do 3. And yeah, it's fine. Happens. Oh dear. I think some years people get more art than others. Yeah, unless you're a famous artist, in which case you're going to get thousands. If you take part in Art Fight as someone who is already big in the art community, you're probably going to get a lot of art made. But yes. For the vast majority of us, I feel like you might get 1 or 2. But yeah. It should be fun first and foremost. My brother is talking about the rain my area got last night. We got no rain last night. What? Secret rain. Secret and hidden rain. There we go. To be fair, I might be able to do Art Fight at some point if they keep doing it. Because I think Chroma Core was only ever going to last like 10 years, right? I believe, if the lore is correct, that Chroma Core is an event that takes place for 10 years and then just never takes place again. Or it might never take place again. I don't believe that Cynics would be running it after that. I don't remember what year we're on, if it's like year 7 or something. But there might only be a few years of Chroma Core left. So once Chroma Core, if it does end, then yeah, I guess I would have time. Although it could be, something could come after it, potentially. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone else from the community maybe took up the reins and ran it in a slightly different way or something like that, because the community is pretty active. I would not be surprised. Oh dear, let's get this one in here. And is my music still there? It feels very quiet. I think it's gone very quiet. I might turn it up a little bit, or maybe skip a song if this is a very quiet song. I feel like I'm in the void, the quiet void. There we go. Let's have a look. Is it just a quiet song? There we go. Guess I get a little bit more poppy in there. Also, have a lovely, lovely look. Lenny, take care of yourself. Enjoy your day. I hope it goes really good. Oh, sorry. There you go. It's back. Fin on. Dear. Alright, that should be... Yep, the shadow in there. Also now matching everything else. Then we do the highlights. Although actually this is the last section now. So once we've done this, we can rig the skull. I think what I want to do for the skull, I think I want... Oh. Okay. I think I want I want some physics on the sway, but I do have hat physics already that I can put in. Like I've got like a toggle for hat physics. So I think I want some hat physics. I think... The snout, I think probably I'll rig the snout first for left and right, and then I'll have the rest of it follow wherever I put the snout. I think that'll be slightly easier than trying to rig the back first and then make it work. That feels a little bit like working backwards, which I think might overcomplicate it in the end. There we go. See, I've got the window open slightly. It has been raining. I've got the window open slightly, and every now and again, just get a lovely little breeze. A lovely little breeze come through. Because it's still like pretty humid here. It's much better than it was last week. It is much, much better. Still relatively humid. And this stream room, especially when I'm doing things like rigging, does get kind of hot because it's just like a little box room. A lovely little breeze come through every now and again. Worth it for the risk of rain. There we go. Ooh, Postmate, also got to walk the dog. No, you're fine. Do you reckon? No. Sorry. Very, probably not. Today is a short stream, so we're going to be going for like another 20 minutes, and then we're going to do art share, and then that'll be me done for the day, just because I have work to do in the afternoon. But I'll be back on Thursday. Although Thursday won't be an art stream. Thursday is going to be Resident Evil 9 again. The next art stream after today will be Friday. So if you're looking to avoid Resident Evil for spoilers or just because it's horror, yeah, that'll be on Thursday, and next art stream is Friday. Yeah. We're doing a short one because I just have some work to do off stream. It happens. It's fine. I'm hoping I can get it all done today and tomorrow, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I've already done like the first bit. I just need to finish everything off. I'm trying to be good and finish the stuff that I'm starting. It's easier said than done. Alright, detail, line, colour. Who's screaming at me? It's Shark! Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Thank you for always sending bits. It's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, Shark. It's very, very sweet. Have a lovely, lovely luck. Take care of yourself. Oh dear, see you Thursday. Gonna put the art made and post in Discord because I'm like, do it! Hell yeah! Whack it in there. Yeah, we're still doing Discord art share today. It would just be a little earlier in the day than usual. Go. Yeah, specifically in about 20 minutes I've had to guess. I would really like to finish doing this hat before then though. So I'm hoping we can get through and at least rig this one hat. Because then we will have, what did we have done today? We would have done the eyes and rigged a hat. Which might not seem like a lot, but I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a good amount for me. More than I would have done if I hadn't streamed it, that's for sure. I do like, again, I love working on V2 models. I love doing all this kind of stuff. Even though it is quite repetitive, it does feel like problem solving and like working out a puzzle in like quite a fun way, I think. But after a couple of hours of doing it, my brain always does start to feel a bit like, whoa. And it's something about streaming that I think gives a good balance of I'm talking to stream, I'm yapping about different subjects, stuff like that, and then also doing this, which helps break it up a bit to me so that I don't feel like I lose my brain as we go on. Like, I don't think I could do really, really long streams rigging. Like, I watch people like Demon Queen Vivi. I watch Vivi do, like, rigging streams for, like, 8 hours, 10 hours, and I'm like, I don't think I could do that. I love making V2 models, and I love all that kind of stuff. I just don't think I could for that long in a row without my brain just leaking out. I'm very impressed. I'm very, very impressed. But I don't think that's my brain. Although I say that, I've definitely done that off stream before, like when I'm not talking at the same time. I've definitely done it where, no, don't do that. I've definitely done it when I have rigged for like an entire day straight. Oh, did I not get this one? I didn't. There you go. Get that in there. Oh dear. Seems fun to learn. You do video games and stuff, right, Grim? This particular software was originally made for visual novels, that kind of, you know, like a dating sim style game, visual novel, stuff like that, to make characters that could move in their poses when they pop up on screen. Obviously, these days it is used for a lot more than that, and it has been altered so that it's pretty useful for making VTuber models and stuff like that now. But it would absolutely be, it'd have a lot of transferable skills to like making very specific types of games. Yeah. Because that is what originally, before it was being used for VTuber models, that is what this program was for. And it is still for in many ways. You can also use it for things like emotes, like I make my animated emotes in this. And yeah. But again, using a similar model to like doing the VTuber, so like I made VTubers and then I was like, oh, I could also do emotes like this. So I'll just do emotes like this as well. So yeah, a lot of transferable skills from it. And also, it's free. You can get a free version of it. So Live 2D, I get the paid version because I need the extra parameters to do these kind of models. But if you don't need the extra parameters, if you're just starting out, there's a free version that just has less, it's the same thing, it just has less parameters. Which honestly, you won't use that much when you're just getting to learn it anyway. Yeah. And there's a 40-something day free trial where you have unlimited like parameters like what I have. And then permanently you can get the free version with limited parameters. And then if you end up liking it, you can always pay for the model, like it later. Again, for me, I did the free version for most of the stuff in the first year. And then I paid for it after that. And that was only because I was making more complicated models. But even when you pay for it, it's not ridiculously expensive. I think it costs me like 7 or 8 quid a month in pounds. It's not too bad. Not too bad. And again, the only reason I am paying for it is because, woo, is because of, yeah, I'm using a lot of parameters. Looks very similar to 3D rigging and 2.5D, of course. Do very similar stuff in Spine. Hell yeah. So you might already honestly have the skills where you could just do it then. Genuinely. Like, oh, wait, what's happened here? Ah, I see. I was like, why is that not changing? There you go. The other thing as well is, because it is a very, very well-used program, Live2D, there are so many thousands of tutorials for stuff. I've even done a couple of tutorials for Live2D before, for like very specific things. Like there are so many tutorials for this to learn different parts of rigging and everything, which is really good. Very, very accessible as far as, yeah, very reasonable pricing. Yeah, you can buy it for a year, and I think it costs me like, yeah, like really not that much. I don't normally buy it for a full year because I'm not normally rigging for a full year, but you can. If you buy it by the year, it's again, really not that bad. Oh dear. Hi Shifty, how you doing? Good morning. We're just doing our Mary Lloyd skull, but then we're just gonna rig this now, I think, yeah. I think it is time. Starting with, we would like this to be a little bit more like this. I think starting with this, and we want to, oh, there you go. We kind of want to just have this go over here. And then, so for about there, and then here. That looks like that. That looks a bit too high. Like that. Okay. And then it's gonna be a bit silly looking for a minute, but that's okay. We are living for the silly. I would like to, ideally, let's do this really quickly. Ah, it's being annoying. 0. There you go. And go up. And then here, just go down a little bit. Okay, and then we can synthesize those corners. Oh, and I lose everything. Ah, dear. Soup made with mud. You have soup made with mud? Delicious. Hell yeah. Hope you're doing well there, Jelly. I'm doing good. My shoulder's finally starting to feel better after that person fell on it. So I'm hoping it'll be okay for hold out for fundraising next week. Other than that, yeah, we're just kind of chipping away. It's finally a little bit cooler. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're resettling into vibes and everything. Okay. We have this. Alright. Then we want to do... It's quite funny. Whee! Save this. We want to do the rest of it and move it a little bit. Oh dear. Oh, waves! Hi Sammy! Wait, that's not a good wave. My hands are stuck together. Good morning, welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. We are slowly but surely chipping away through this model still, because there are so many layers. But it's getting there. We've got 2 eyes now, which we hadn't for the longest time had 2 eyes. Where's this main part of the skull? Here we are. So we probably want to do with this. I'm going to suggest we've 1 there, and then 4 there. Yeah, for this. And then what we can do is pinch this side in a bit. And then pinch this side out a bit. And move, oh, maybe consistently, thank you. And then have this push this way a little, and then move the whole thing just along a bit, like so. The line, don't worry, I know, I'll fix that. I'll fix the line. There you go. So it's like, the line will help. The line will help. The line not moving is not helping me right now, but we will move the line. And then in there. Nice. Thank you. It's slowly but surely getting there. The thing is, as soon as people start to like mess with me, it still starts breaking instantly, which as a streamer is not ideal because the people here do be messing with me quite a lot. But other than that, no, I'm very happy. I'm very happy there's been any changes at all, to be honest, because my testosterone is very low apparently. We've had the first blood results back, and I'm very, very low. So the fact that I've had any changes, I'm like, yippee, apparently. We'll take that. All right. There you go. Okay, it's a bit 2D right now, but it's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. And then here, we want to go down. Oh, no. Do the thing, can you? There you go. And then let's go down a bit, and then we can always stretch it up a little if we want, like so. And then up to here. We want to do the opposite, shrink it back a little bit. Actually, we'll shrink it from the other side. And just take the whole thing up a bit. There you go. Okay. And then we can do this, which, oh, there goes the hat again. Bring back the hat. There you go. It's gonna look a little wonky, and that's okay. It's a start. It's a start. We're getting there. Oh dear. Thank you. A bit daunting after being back in work, but I'm doing well. I've been on a bit of a health kick though, so soup for lunch. Hell yeah. And Runa, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. I posted a video yesterday and my voice vibrates. Hey, nice. Hell yeah. Excellent. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it. I hope things have been going good for you. We're going for this one. We're going to do skull line rot for rotation. And then before I do anything with it, I just need the skull. I need the skull to be, okay. like here, and then down here. So it's kind of facing in the same direction. Did something happen to your voice? I've been taking testosterone for 5 months now. So that's probably what you're hearing, is voice changes via that. Yeah. So yes is the answer. I'm kind of vibing with them. There we go. And then do the same thing on this side. And just move it over a little bit. There you go. So now we have like that. Maybe move this a little further. And then I don't know if we need to do anything with this one. This one feels fine. That's fine. I think it'll just be a synthesize the corners like that, to be honest. Oh, there goes the hat again. Yeah. You know what? That is a skull. I don't know if it's moving too much, but it do be moving at least. Jelly, fellow Jello, good morning, welcome on in. What's the lore? He's helping me with my art. I just put him there to help. He's helping. I haven't been here in a while. So good. No, you're fine. It's not you. I'm traveling back home. Decided to pop in. Oh, bless you. I hope the traveling is going as well as possible for you. Have you been doing the This Is My Voice? Yeah. Do you want to hear it on 1 month? Dear. You want to hear? I'm not showing you the whole thing because it's for me, but I can show you one. Let's see. This is, I have my 1 month. It's also gonna have my real name in it. Don't worry, because I didn't refer to myself as Jelly.
My name is Ashley, and this is my voice 1 month on tea.
That was 1 month on tea, and this is 5 months on tea. It's also gonna probably keep repeating this. Please stop.
And this is my voice 1 month.
Desist. I think you're still there. I think you can you go away?
My voice 1 month on
Can you desist, please? Desist.
My name is Ashley.
There you go. Stop. Go away. Oh dear. No more of that. No more of that. The law is not to get Jelly started on Nicolas Cage. That is my ST DILF right there. How have you what be up to? We made loads of clothing in a month, actually, Runa. You would have loved it. Yeah, we did our first marathon event. We did 10 hours a day, 6 days a week for the entire month of March, and we made loads of pieces of clothing. I'm slowly getting through posting them now on socials because I didn't, but we made like a wardrobe full of clothing. I actually got my sewing machine out and made stuff. It was great. He is both the angel and the devil on my shoulder. He's giving me a full all sides. Also, yeah, Jelly, how was TwitchCon? I know how to feel about the Minecraft sponsor, but it made me feel slightly different enough. Oh no, oh no. I'm glad it was fun though. I'm glad it was good. Hell yeah. Did you meet a lot of people that you wanted to meet? And congrats, thank you. I watched an old clip the other day and I couldn't recognize you. Your voice has changed quite a lot. Yeah, I didn't notice a difference, I guess, until hearing that. Yeah, because I have old streams of mine where like again, not ones that like on a separate YouTube, which I can get up. We got one before where I just wouldn't stop talking about sharks, and that does sound at me, but it means like even if without clips, I'm like I think this one I'm probably talking about Final Fantasy most of the stream, right? If I had to guess.
I have my whole team of snoms. I actually have over 100.
Yeah, there they are. I'm actually talking about Pokemon, it signs out.
Which I do need to do something with at some point. But
yeah.
I need
oh dear, go away, voices of past times. Disappear. Leave me. Leave me. Oh dear.
And collecting all the Pokemon. I think collecting
there it is. There it is. Yeah. It's been such a natural progression, but thank you. Thank you. I think at this point I had already been doing vocal training, though, I will say, because this is from 2023. And 2022 was when I started doing vocal training. So this is already technically a deeper version of my voice. Wait a minute. But it's like only with vocal training, not with any of the other stuff. If I get like a really old one. Okay. My audio quality might be worse here though, which I don't know if that's the fairest.
And that could be nice. Yeah, I always say guys should rummage through guys.
Yeah, I feel like my audio quality is also worse there, so I feel like that's not gonna... I need one where I've got a microphone. 2 seconds. When did I get a mic? It was a while. It was a while. I used the headset mic for a really long time. Maybe... When the hell did I get a... Maybe here? What the? Sammy! What the hell? You started a hype train on your own. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you for gifting one to Hax, and to Fox, and to Mop, and to Chelsea, and to Dragon Mum, another dragon, and to Mia, and to McGinn, and to Nova, and Panty, and Rory. Thank you. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm just like, where is one where I have a microphone? When do I have a microphone? I feel like I had a microphone here. Yeah.
So having this means that I can do the.
Yeah, I think it's kind of okay. That's what it sounded like before anything. Oh dear. His one's get busy. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Bruno. If it's been more than so I started stuff around 2 years ago, and then but I only talked about it on Twitch for the first time in November. So like you're not really that far behind. I wanted to wait until I'd sorted out some of my own stuff and my brain and how I was feeling about things before I talked to anyone on Twitch about it. So yeah, I had been doing stuff, but I didn't tell any of you. Oh, new setup. This might be it.
I love Super Hexagon.
I did love Super Hexagon. I still love Super Hexagon. It really does my head in though. I know sharks. Were they cannibalistic sharks? They were angel sharks. They were dagger sharks or dagger. Cat sharks were the other ones we were talking about. Barely met anyone, but it was fun. Cool artists. I have heard good things about the Artist Alley this year. Next year will be Berlin, and Con Artist Happy because it's now a different date from Dokumi. Nice. Also, again, thank you, Sammy. It's incredibly kind of you. It was a different dragon, of course.
Beat of music,
of course.
Which is like a really strong beat. So it's very satisfying to do it.
Yeah, there you go. So if it sounds like it changed, it did. But then it's been changing a bit over the last couple of years, and then also much more in the last 5 months, thankfully. Which is something I'm very grateful for. Incredibly grateful for. Because it's made, whenever I hear a clip of myself, I feel so much more okay about it now. Oh dear. Tips on vocal training. My voice pitches went up when I speak English and I hate that. My dance voice in Norwegian. I just watched a lot of YouTube videos. So do you remember, I don't know if you would have been here. I got COVID, right? And I've had COVID 3 times, but the 3rd time that I had it, I was really sick with it. I got bronchitis afterwards. It took me a really long time to recover. And I couldn't speak very well without getting puffed out. And at that point was when I was like, well, if I'm gonna be struggling anyway, I'm just gonna start vocal training now, which is what I did. And it meant as I was kind of getting back into talking, I was also doing vocal training. So it was a really good time for me because I couldn't talk for that long anyway. And when I was talking, I had to be really mindful of it because I was running out of breath so quickly. So there honestly probably, in retrospect, wasn't a better time for me to start because I was so mindful of it constantly because I couldn't talk that much. But yeah, I just YouTubed literally vocal training, and I did a mixture of like voice masculinization stuff, but also I listened to a lot of like how to scream, how to lower your pitch for metal and stuff like that, because I was like, if I'm gonna be having fun with my voice, why not go even further? The problem I've had with that now though is now that my voice is dropping to testosterone, I actually can't do that now, even though it was a lower pitch anyway. Like I can't growl, I can't do the low, like that kind of, the vocal fry to scream, I can't do it. And I could for a while, and now I can't. So now I have to teach myself to do that again, but I probably have to wait for my voice to even out. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a journey. You're able to choose for yourself. Thank you. Yeah, it's been really good, and I'm just generally a lot happier. It's been much happier. It just takes time sometimes. It took me for ages before my laughing didn't pitch down because you're trans femme, so I was too afraid to laugh for about a year, and I still don't shout. To growl, you must transition to dragon, and I can offer you a 13-step program. That sounds so easy. Oh my gosh, I could anytime just transition to dragon. Hell yeah. I would like to be able to get that back, because for a while I could, and it was great, because I was doing the voice masculinization, but I wasn't out online as trans or anything like that, so it didn't really make sense for me to talk about that. But I could talk about that I was doing the metal stuff, so I was like, I can at least mention that on stream without it making anyone ask any questions. And so that, I mean, that was good. It meant I could still talk about the vocal stuff I was doing without giving myself away at the time. And that was nice. That was nice. And I did enjoy being able to do it, but now I can't. Also, thank you again for the hype train. It was very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Wait, did I actually get a hype chest? I got a frog! Yippee! I'm very, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Also, save, you're right. It is, in fact, time, isn't it? It is time, but we got pretty good here. It's not perfect. I have more stuff that needs to be rigging, and this needs some tweaking. But... a lot of the work is done. A lot of the work is done. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, the horns going through the holes in the eyes. That's kind of sick. That was kind of cool. I like that. An accident, but not one I'm mad about. Hell yeah. Awesome. All right, all right. Let me reset to the default. I will shut this down because if I leave it open during Discord art share, it gets very jittery. Since our voices aren't affected by hormones, trans femmes have the superpower to freak around by dropping into a very low, deep voice. I aspire. I aspire. I would, though, to be fair, Sammy, I kind of would like to do the opposite. I understand that it's like I need my voice to even out and like stop breaking and stuff like that first. But like in a couple years time, when everything's evened out and it's chill and I'm vibing and stuff like that, I would like to be able to train myself to do a higher pitch voice just to mess with people. Very specifically for messing. Because I think I don't know, I think it'd be funny. I just think it'd be funny. I'm here for giggles. But yeah, I need it to even out first, and it's not there yet. Oh dear.
DJ!
Yes, DJ. Hey, if Freddie Mercury can do it, you can do it too. Yeah, I need to practice. If it is funny, source, I do it. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do it for the memes. Like, I don't want to speak like that normally because that would make me feel quite uncomfortable. But like, to freak people out every now and again, or surprise people, or to do a stupid phone voice, I'd love to be able to do that. Also, it'd be good for the cursed song covers. You know, it'd be good for that. All right. For those who don't know, anyone at the end of stream, we are ending stream now because we're doing a very short stream today. We like to go through Discord art share at the end of stream and have a little look at what the community has been up to. And we go through the Discord and all the art people have been making over there. So we're going to start with, it looks like sewing and cosplay is where we are first starting from today. Hell yeah. I'm not remind me later. Oh dear. Do it for the memes. I know a trans Twitch streamer and voice actor who does that. I want that. I want that. The Void. You were in the Void for a second. However, so since, oh yeah, this is a jumpsuit. Since the jumpsuit worked out decent, I'm going to be making another. This one's inspired by Pokemon. These are the fabrics I'm going to use. I plan to dye the green darker and some of the yellow will get dyed as well. The shiny green will be lining for the tailcoat. This is the Pokemon the outfit's going to be inspired by. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I can see that as a jumpsuit. Purple tea cosplay. There we go. I've been in it, following a course in peer support specialism, kind of people coming out of mental health care, helping people in mental health care, if that makes sense. Yeah. I have found out there are front fighters and people who just exist and help from the sidelines, and of course people who are there for the giggles, and all of those are allowed to exist. Hell yeah, Runa. Oh my god. GG's as well. Like, not an easy job to be doing, or not an easy, like, subject to do, but like, GG's, because you can help so many people with that kind of stuff. Dear. Italy friendly, yeah. And these are the colors we are looking at. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I like the gold with it as well. I like the gold with it too. Oh, Sammy, thank you for gifting 3. Runa, you're stuck here. You're trapped. Thank you for gifting 3 months of sub to Runa. That's incredibly kind of you. Runa, enjoy your 3 months of emotes. Hell yeah. Pokemon is a very cute choice. It is. And these colors already look, yeah. I see this. In a way, you're an inspiration because I like to be here for the giggles. Well, you also stream and you also do stuff for the giggles as well. You've always been a person for the giggles. Dear, holy, I didn't need, that is a lot. That is a lot. I'm incredibly grateful. It's incredibly kind of you. Thank you. Oh dear, the shiny fabric is a green. Really? Oh, okay. No, I think it like it's very goldish in a lot of it, but like yeah, like you can kind of see a little bit where that light's hitting it. Also, hi purple, very exciting, very exciting. Like GG's on the previous jumpsuit, and also that's a very exciting jumpsuit. Oh dear, the emotes are very expressive here. I love them. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm cursed emote vibes. Wait, sorry. I want to watch the video first. What? Dang you, just kidding. I also want a fedora for the outfit. Hell yeah, that is not just a sword. A chainsaw sword. My gosh. That is gorgeous as well. The lights on that are so pretty. Whoa. Whoa. For those who don't know, Sammy has made a lot of props. And like, but have you made moving props? Maybe you have. She might have. I might not have just seen it before. But, oh. That is... I mean, I am also biased. Haha, biased. I like it being in bi. It's very cool. That is so cool, though. So cool. To give you a size reference... 1.5 meters? Queer Space Marines against heresy. Yes. Hell yeah. Is that a chainsaw sword from what? That is so cool. That is so cool. We're all gonna steal it. We're gonna steal it from you. Oh my god, the wax seal as well. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Will this be a new one for what? Because Sammy does like stalls at events where like safe spaces for LGBT and people like that. Will this be another thing for the stall as well? Stall, is that the right word? Display? Display maybe? Stand? The English language has escaped me. That is incredibly cool. Progress on big bisexual Warhammer 40k chainsword I'm working on. Hell yeah. And it says, wait, it says, be gay, do crime, and it says, be gay, do crime in Latin. Hell yeah. Anywho, I found out I'm not a full fighter. I want to help out but not make a big deal. I want to do creative workshops, give people the confidence through the crafting. Hell yeah. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Crafting could open a window and like help people express themselves so much. So much. Hell yeah. It is for photo booth. So people can pose with it. Hell yeah. That with the light coming out of that off people's costumes, that would be such cool lighting to add. Like when you're holding it, having that be like a, yeah, what's reflecting off. This is making my Warhammer 40 autism go off! I love the sword. Hell yeah, retro. Again, if anyone hasn't checked out Sammy before, Sammy has made multiple props like this. You can go see them all over with Sammy. It's very, very cool. I describe myself as a social justice medic rather than a social justice medic. That's a good way of putting it. Also, we did raids on Bodhi yesterday, so we saw some of this, but I didn't get to see it finished. The doodles I did on stream yesterday, and other your character here, a photo of my phone because, no, you're fine, you're fine. Computer doesn't want to. I love them. That is also the plushie that Starry Side Trinkets made. That is a collaborative piece between Zomboti and Starry Side Trinkets, because Zomboti has made all of the art. The plushie is made by Star. Ah. Adorable. Adorable. Look at them all cozied up. They're so cozy. So cozy. I'll do the star shout out as well. There you go. We get both of them back to back. And then, hell yeah. I love the mug. I love that this is also a mug that you can just buy, but it's also very, very cool. Very, very cool. What is the weird car noise? Hell yeah. With the hot dog, good choice. Good choice. The hot dog was my favorite one as well. Oh dear. Starry has done an amazing job of making him so chonky. I don't have it in my hands yet, but soon. Yeah, you'll sleep with that plushie. Hell yeah. I love the hot dog. The hot dog is my favorite one. I liked all of the Your Character Here ones, but I favor the hot dog. The hot dog. Is there a hot dog emote? Yes, there is. Excellent. The hot dog's my favorite. I plan to cosplay. You do? You're gonna do cosplay of VTuber? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Zomboti. As you should. That'd be amazing. Also, Panthera coming out of the world. It's no shame. Take breaks from social media. Hell yeah. At the end of the day, I know social media is a lot of our jobs, but it should also be fun. It should be like a fun way of connecting with people. You take your breaks. Also, this is gorgeous. Panthera's so good at anthropomorphic characters. This is really, really good. I love seeing them step out of the well. They look lovely. I love their colors. I love the floof. I love everything. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. But also, yeah, you take breaks when you need to take breaks. Oh dear. And also this is lovely. But if you are going to come back, the art is appreciated. Hell yeah. Very, very cool. Panthera, by the way, if you've not checked out Panthera before, does a lot of really, really good and for art. Does commissions as well, if you are looking for your personas and such drawn. Very, very good at it. Kestel Borodar, good morning. Panthera's amazing style and understanding anatomy, genuinely. And yeah, such amazing art. Hype for everyone. Also, oh, recreations. This is a paint by numbers. That is so pretty. That is so pretty, Ree. It is so pretty. The colors of that, all the tiny little colors in there. That is such, like, look at these numbers. That is so detailed. That is such an intricate paint by numbers. Oh my gosh. That is going to be gorgeous though. That is going to be absolutely stunning when it's done. It already looks really, really pretty. Wow. Wow. I would like a rainbow heart for that one, please. I'd like a rainbow heart, thank you. Thank you for all of those colors in there, because that is stunning. If we go down now to food. Oh, yesterday I made homemade potato balls with cheese and mushroom sauce, burger and rice. Art. Food is art. Food is art. Food is art. Potato balls. Fried potato balls with cheese, mushroom sauce, burger and rice. This sounds delicious. I like all of this. The mushrooms I am iffy on. I normally blend mushrooms because I'm like, the texture sometimes gets me, but I like the taste. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. These are delicious. I'm quite jealous, especially as someone who doesn't have lunch in the house right now. I'm suitably jealous. I'm suitably jealous. I would love to eat that. And I think, because we haven't had any pets and animals today, I think that is our stream done for the day. That is us done. I did want to do a short stream. To be fair, the goal was to do a little teeny tiny stream today. So, and we have done a little teeny tiny stream just so I can work on some off-stream stuff in a moment for next week. I just don't want to spoil too much ahead of time, because part of the fun of charity events is being able to be hype about them and share all of that kind of stuff. I'm still but 30 centimeters tall. Oh, 2 seconds. 2 schmeckens. Hold. Sorry, there's a few people live that I wasn't expecting to see live. I'm just wondering what they're doing. Why are you here? What are you doing? Huh. I mean, not that I'm mad about it. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, it's because I'm raiding earlier than usual, isn't it? That's what it is. We can raid some cool... Oh my god. God, I've got options. 2 schmeckens. Let me make sure that he's not about to raid out. Oh. How did you get in? How did you manage that? I've got my raids turned off. Thank you so much for the raid. It's incredibly kind of you. We're literally about to raid out, but thank you so much for raiding. What were you up to? Listen, we can take 2 seconds. I managed to finish the Discord art show a little early. What were you up to today? Were you doing art? You were doing art. What kind of art were you doing? If you wanted to share anything in chat, I can grab you a permit so we can have a little look. You know, one final art share. One final art share. That being said, anyone who is popping by, you're more than welcome to join us on a bit of a raid train. You slipped in there, you sneaky, but I appreciate it. If you want to share anything, if you have any art, no pressure. If you don't want to share, if you want to go look after yourself and do your own thing, that's completely fine. Don't worry about it. For anyone new, hello, hi, my name is Jelly, my pronouns are he, him. We've been actually rigging a VTuber today, but I needed to do a little teeny tiny stream because I need to work on some of my own stuff off stream today. Oh dear, since I found out I am in the wrong bloody... No, Runa. Oh god, I hope it's not too difficult to switch that and get back to where you need to be. I was playing... Hell yeah. You painted a clicker? Oh. Did you want to share? If you don't want to, if you're like, it's not finished or I want to do other things first, clickers are complicated. Very pretty though. I love the aesthetic of like mushrooms, like especially lots of different types of mushrooms growing out of people or growing out of things. Very aesthetic, very aesthetic. Even though it is a little bit horror, it's like very, very cool horror. I love it, I love it. If you want to share, you'd be more than welcome to. Dear. Instead of home earlier so I can decompress, I will be home late. Oh, I hope you still have a little bit of decompression time maybe later today. Oh dear. Are you in the Moko Discord? I can't really share other people's Discords, but you're more than welcome to share a Discord link if you've posted it in there. Yeah. Would that work for you? I don't tend to show other people's servers while I'm live, just in case it's because I don't have permission. You know, I'm trying not to be rude, but yeah, I can give you the permit and you can share the Discord link, and we should still see it pop up. Oh dear. The appointment is at my house, and that is good news. Okay, that is the good news. I'm glad it is at least at your house. Oh dear. And then once we've had a little peek at this, we're gonna, if Slazy's still live in a couple minutes, which I hope he is, I would love to raid you all into Slazy. Slazy's a very talented artist, and he's doing Pokemon art, specifically ghost Pokemon art right now. I think a lot of people here would really get something out of that. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I think I am still in the Moko Discord. I'm not part of the Moko. That's the other thing, is I'm not in Moko's team. So I always am like, I don't want to overstep. I'm just an outsider. I'm just a little guy. I look in. I love the work the Mokos do, and I'm always very impressed. Oh, thank you. Perfect. Let's have a peeks. Oh no, it's not letting me do it. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's not even letting me in on this. Is there any way I can get around this? I don't think so. I'm really, really sorry, Ghost. It's popping up like a scan your code to get into Discord kind of thing. Like I'm not in there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Mokos, to be clear. I love everything the Mokos do. I think they do amazing things for creators on Twitch. I think they do amazing things for crafters on Twitch. I think they make an amazing space, and I love them very much. I'm just not in the team. Oh dear. I'm sorry. In that case, I will probably, just because I do need to head off as well, I'm going to send you all into Slazy. I will say, Ghost, if you need to eat, sleep, drink, self-care, don't feel like you need to join us on this raid if you need to go look after yourself. However, I would absolutely love to hit Slazy with a raid, because I never get to raid into Slazy. He's a very, very talented artist. He does beautiful collage pieces, and at the moment it's a Pokemon Ghost one, so I think a lot of people here will really, really like it. If you would like a raid call, I will say actually, any of Ghost Raiders, if you want to keep your original raid call, I can just tell Slazy we're doing it as a double raid. Yeah, that way, if you, because I think Slazy is in Moko. I think. I could be wrong. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I might be lying. You want this 60? Oh my god. Please look after yourself. Please look after yourself. Oh dear. Long stream. To be fair, I wouldn't show Moko's Discord. I would need it to be like a separate image. I'm not going to show Moko's Discord on my stream anyway. Again, it just feels like I'm overstepping because I'm not in the team and I haven't got their permissions. And it makes me feel a bit like I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing crimes. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. If he doesn't want to pop it up separately, that's all right. We can send you all over to Slazy, and you'll all see some amazing, amazing art over there. Again, if you've not followed Slazy before, you're going to want to follow, because he's very, very cool. He's a very cool artist, makes amazing things. And yeah, you're right, he tabled at Comic-Con last weekend, or the weekend before last, right? He also yeeted his... Okay, we don't need to... Everyone around him went silent. mainly, that, yeah. He had, oh, you're off. There you go. I'm always